Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2019 NFL Draft and our live reactions to day one. We don't plan on reacting to days 2 or 3, but we've been live reacting to day one since 2017. And the pick is in. We got our pick in for the Arizona Cardinals. The stream that we're watching is whatever you're watching. So, chill out and try not to spoil anything until we talk about it. That being said, though, welcome everyone to the TwitWow 2019 Draft Live Reactions. John, how are you feeling, my brother?
I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm feeling pretty good. We just got off of a great Q&A, which we did on Twitch. That's also going to be like cross-uploaded to YouTube. We played Rocket League while answering fan questions, and now we're here again. Since 2017, we've been doing this NFL Draft, round one.
Oh, here we go. First pick in the 2019 NFL Draft. The Arizona Cardinals select Kyler Murray. Good job, Arizona. You made the right call as far as I'm concerned. Kyler Murray is the new Arizona Cardinals franchise quarterback, and that also means that we're probably going to get some kind of action either today or tomorrow involving former first-round pick from literally last year, Josh Rosen for the Cardinals. They literally just picked him 10th overall last year. We reacted to it. And I was even saying, you can literally go back and hear me say, oh, there are a lot of people that think Rosen's like the best quarterback or one of the best quarterbacks in this draft, but I just don't see it. I don't think he's that good. Based on my numbers, he's not that good. He's overrated. And here we are 1 year later, and they're drafting his replacement first overall because he was so fucking bad as a rookie that they literally lost almost every game.
Damn, that's rough.
Yep. But I do like Kyler Murray. Now, granted, I'm not as high on Kyler Murray this year as I was on Baker Mayfield or even Sam Darnold necessarily last year, but I am much higher on Kyler Murray than every other quarterback this year and every quarterback past Darnold last year as well. So, like, if I was ranking this year and last year's classes, Baker would be the clear-cut number one between the two. But then it would be a little bit of a competition between Darnold and Murray. I'd probably go Darnold over Murray, but the three of those guys, and especially like Baker above all, but even Murray and Darnold really stand out above the rest of the quarterbacks in this year's class and last year's class. So very good call for Arizona, but this really puts pretty much every other team in a very bad situation because I guarantee you every other quarterback that gets drafted today is going to be a guy that I see as a bust. I will be all about here are the flaws on this guy's profile. Here's why they shouldn't have gone in the first round. Here are the guy they should have taken instead of these, whoever it was, that kind of stuff. And it is going to be, there are going to be a lot of hot takes. There are going to be a lot of, well, I think that was a mistake, and here's why, coming from me today. And we've got another 31 picks left to come today. Kyler Murray, we're 1 for 1 so far as NFL teams making decisions I actually find to be good decisions, and I agree with. So I don't expect it to last much longer than this, though.
I don't know, though. We started out hot. I think that's the important thing.
Yeah, we started out hot last year, too, with Baker Mayfield going first overall, but then immediately the second pick was Saquon Barkley, and you already know, I don't believe in drafting running backs early. So
keep the momentum alive. Keep it alive.
San Francisco, I did do a mock draft. I posted on the draft subreddit. I went with Kyler Murray, number 1, so that matches. But then my second pick was Josh Allen, the linebacker from Kentucky, to San Francisco. I really doubt they pick him. It's much more likely that they're going to pick either Nick Bosa or Quinnen Williams. And, I wouldn't despise either one of those picks, but I would not be the biggest fan of either one of them either. I do think that Quinnen Williams is the best interior defensive lineman in this class and one of 6 guys that I would label as elite, surefire, sort of can't miss type of guys. But he also plays a very a position that's not really all that valuable. Interior defensive line is the least valuable position on defense, and defense in general is less valuable than offense, in my opinion, and based on numbers too. It's not just me saying that for the hell of it. It's based on evidence that it's true. So, the interior defensive line at number 2 overall is just not a great pick when you've got players at more important positions available to pick. But if we're just going by are they getting a good player, then yeah, but I'm like, yeah, he's a great pick. But Nick Bosa has a lot more red flags to me. And Nick Bosa has culture red flags. Nick Bosa has injury red flags. Nick Bosa has production red flags. He has athleticism red flags. Like, there are a lot of red flags when it comes to Nick Bosa. And he seems like the more likely pick here than Quinnen Williams. But we'll see, because there have been rumors lately, too, that the 49ers have been shopping Solomon Thomas, who was their second round or their first round, third overall, I believe, pick in 2017. And he is a guy that kind of feels like an interior defensive line role as well. So if they're shopping him, then Quinnen Williams would make more sense. But I wouldn't be surprised at all if they went with Nick Bosa here. And again, it wouldn't make me happy, but whatever. Super Blue, Josh never had a chance to succeed in Arizona. You know what? The thing is, he wasn't placed in a situation that was designed for him to succeed. But I still think that if he was a genuinely good quarterback, he could have still shown that he was able to succeed without that extra, like even despite the bad situation. You know what I mean? Because like Sam Darnold was in almost as bad of a situation as Josh Darnold. Like, he had maybe a little bit better weapons. I'll give you that. But he still flashed brilliance and like the last 5 games of the season, he was excellent. So I don't think it's fair to just be like, oh, well, Josh Rosen is in a shitty situation, so we can just act like his rookie season didn't matter at all because it wasn't really reflective of who he is. But I think that it still was. Maybe you want to disagree, and maybe you want to say like, oh, you know, we just throw it out the window. But I don't believe in that. Like, I do believe that quarterbacks have major progression from year 1 to 2, but I don't think that you can just completely write off their rookie year. So the Cardinals picked first Mets. Yeah, they got Kyler Murray. And no, I don't think that the best offense is a solid defense. I think the best offense is a good fucking offense.
Ha! And San Francisco, the pick is in.
Yes, it is. San Francisco's up. I'm guessing it's going to be Nick Bosa.
Roger Goodell about to announce the pick.
Yeah, boo. Select. Yep, there it is. Nick Bosa. You know, I'm not even going to say good for him because, yeah, he's not even really a good person. He's kind of a shitty person, honestly. And
he looks a little bit like MJF in the face.
a little bit. The thing with him is, like, there's been a whole lot coming out lately with him liking racist tweets.
Oh, I think I remember reading about this dude.
Yeah.
It was like an article on The Root, and I saw some of his tweets, and I'm like, yikes.
Yeah. Man. That's what I meant, though, when I said culture red flags. Like, that's a culture red flag. And especially on the 49ers, the team that Colin Kaepernick was on. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. What a slap in the fucking face.
Right, though? Oh, my God. Nick Bosa is like the quintessential all lives matter douchebag.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Wow, San Fran. Y'all made a mistake with this one. And it's not just that, too. Like, ignoring the person behind the player, which, you know, it's difficult to do. But even if we do want to do that, he was injured 2 out of the 3 years that he played at Ohio State. So immediately you're missing games in 2 out of 3 years. That's a red flag right there. He didn't produce at all until his final season, which is 2018, and he only did it in 3 games. So we literally only have a 3-game sample size of Nick Bosa being an actual productive defensive end. And it could have been a fluke. It could have very easily been just like, oh, well, he just had these 3 games where he played against cupcake competition and got a bunch of numbers against these 3 teams. And if he would have kept playing without getting injured, his numbers would have come back down to earth by the season's end. Or it could have been like him really having like this big burst onto the scene, and he would have been able to maintain it throughout the rest of the season. We're never going to know because he got hurt. And then he chose not to continue. Like, even when he was cleared to play, he chose to not play because he wanted to kind of maintain his body and not risk getting injured because he knew he was declaring for the NFL draft. So, I mean, there are people that are going to think he's a piece of shit for that. I think he's a piece of shit for other reasons, and I'm all for players holding out and not risking their bodies in college when they know they're going to get that NFL paycheck. I totally get that, and I empathize with that. He's a piece of shit, in my opinion, for other reasons, not for that reason. But still, the production concern is there. And I also, you already know that I have like an analytics system for edge rushers, and Nick Bosa ended up coming out as a tier 4 defensive end. There are 6 tiers of defensive end, so he was like third from worst.
Wow.
Because he ended up having a very, very close to hitting a threshold broad jump, but not even like, not only did he not hit the threshold on his combine, but he didn't even try to improve upon it on his pro day. So that's like, apparently he's not as competitive as he wants everyone to believe he is either, because he didn't even try and improve on anything in his pro day. So like, I think Nick Bosa is very overrated, but again, I have to come back to like, if he had kept playing in 2018, would he have been able to maintain his ridiculous pace that he was on? Because if the answer to that question is yes, he immediately becomes like a potential multi-time Pro Bowl kind of guy. But if the answer is no, he becomes a massive bust, and San Francisco just wasted their second top 3 pick in 3 years on a lame duck edge rusher. So this is either going to be like, good job, San Francisco, you finally got it right, even if he's not a good person, or it's going to be like, wow, San Francisco, how do you muck up the same position 2 out of 3 years? Like, it's really like, wow, like this, I really don't know. Like, to me, the easy pick there was Josh Allen, because Josh Allen is everything that people want Nick Bosa to be and more. Like, Josh Allen is one of 6 players in this class that I have labeled as elite. Kyler Murray was 1. Nick Bosa certainly is not. The Jets are up next, though, and if the Jets can get Josh Allen, that's amazing for them. I don't think they're going to try and get him. I think that the Raiders are going to end up with him, which is going to be great for them. But I mean, that Josh Allen is number 1 on my board right now by far. Josh Allen is excellent. No, Super Blue. Oakland's number 4, and they've been number 4. That's how it's been.
Okay, because I was just about to like rein this in a little bit to address Super Blue's thing, but you saw it. So yeah,
and yeah, that's no. I don't think San Fran is trying to tank this year at all. I don't think that I think that they've got expectations. Like, as soon as they get Jimmy Garoppolo back on the field, they're expecting to win games.
Yeah, we got New York Jets on the clock here.
Yeah, and who was it that just asked? Races Fan Rocks just asked who the safety from Coastal Carolina is, and is he good? Based on the fact that I don't know, I'm going to say he's probably not that good, because I've done a fuck ton of research. And if I don't know who you're talking about, the chances of them being any good is pretty low. But I'm going to look just to see if it's a guy who goes to Coastal Carolina that I didn't realize he went there. I'm going to see if I can find the name here, because I just went through a whole bunch of strong safeties and couldn't find him. Coastal Carolina safety, 2019 draft. Let's see. What is it? Let's see. Yeah, I have no clue. I'm not finding anything. The only player from Coastal Carolina that I know about this year is Malcolm Williams. So,
all right. Well, got New York Jets. I did tweet this link out with the tags NFL Draft Day and all that stuff. So we'll see if we get some new faces here in the chat that want to talk some football. As here. So Ashton, something I like to ask you, and I'll finally be able to ask you for the first time tonight. You said New York Jets. Who was the player that you said that they could pick up and that would be great for them?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Okay. Do they need Josh Allen though? What's the one thing
absolutely.
New York Jets really need?
They need edge rush help all they can get, and Josh Allen would be a major help there. Yeah.
Okay, so you definitely think Josh Allen would be like just a great way for them to go in this first pick for them in the draft.
That's the perfect pick to me. Like I had Josh Allen going number 2 overall to San Francisco, and then I had the Jets taking the next best guy at the same position. So naturally, if Allen falls to them, I would want them to take him.
Right. Yeah, very interesting. All right, we'll see what the New York Jets do. We'll wait for the pick to be in. But so we've got one really good pick for the Arizona Cardinals starting off strong, but that Nick Bosa pick, just from a pure talent perspective, it's still kind of a yikes pick because he didn't.
Yeah, it is, and it's not even just. It's like the talent and the injuries, and like there are a lot of red flags on Nick Bosa, like a lot.
Yeah. All right. Very exciting.
Well, pick is in. Wow, no trade. Okay, I was expecting a trade up to 3, but no. Pick is in. It's probably going to be Quinnen Williams if I had to guess, but I'm hoping for Jets fans' sake it's Josh Allen, but it's looking like it's going to be Q.
right, we'll see.
I don't understand that decision, by the way, as far as like the Jets taking Quinnen Williams. If it is him, like we don't know if it's him or not for sure, but if it is him, I don't understand that call at all. Especially not over like a Josh Allen or even like a Brian Burns, like if they prefer his talent. I guess we're about to see. Still waiting for Goodell to show up, or as you called him, Boodell.
Yeah, I thought that was funny by me. I'm really showing up tonight.
I appreciated that for sure.
Yeah. Fucking hot takes on both ends over here.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about right there.
So
that's what I'm hot taking about right there.
You know, actually, I do have a question, but I'm going to try and hang on to it because we're about to get New York Jets' pick. And I
don't see Goodell yet. I don't know. I would go ahead and ask it, man. We might have a couple minutes before Goodell.
So what teams are you really looking forward to seeing? Like, what moves they make? I know the easy answer is all of them, but what are the most desperate teams in the league? Do you think that like their moves really matter?
I think the team that I'm like the most excited to see what direction they go is probably Cincinnati at 11 because I really think they want to get Andre Dillard and I hope they can get him. But here we go. The Jets. What are they picking?
Yeah, who do we got here?
Quinnen Williams, that's what I thought they would go. Man, I just don't get that pick. The thing is, the Jets are so barren at edge rusher. They need edge rush help so bad. And they already have, they're like 4 deep on the defensive line already. Like, they've got Stephen McClendon, who's good. They've got Leonard Williams, who they just picked in the first round a few years ago, who's really good. They've got Nathan Shepard, who they just picked last year. And now, granted, he's a day 3 guy. He's not a first-round pick by any means, but he still showed some promise last year. And they've got Henry Anderson, who's a really talented interior rusher. And, they've just got nobody on the edge. And they're still picking another interior guy instead of an edge rusher. And I just don't understand that logic. Like, even if they want to say, oh, it's the best player available. Well, yeah, but he's the best player available at the less valuable position. So does it really matter? Like, if the best kicker prospect in the history of the NFL declared for the draft, I still wouldn't be okay with you drafting him in the first 5 rounds because he's a fucking kicker. Interior defensive linemen don't provide as much value as edge rushers. And really, I should just say as much as any other skill position in football. Like the only positions that I would say are less valuable than defensive linemen, interior defensive linemen, are running back, kicker, and punter, and that's it.
Yeah, all right.
So I really do not like this call at all. They're already deep at interior defensive line. They've got nobody on the edge. You've got Josh Allen's, Brian Burns, Montez Sweat, so many talented edge rushers available to you. Take your pick. You didn't even have to pick my favorite one. You could have just picked any of them, and I would have been like, yes, good call. They needed this. But they went with the interior guy instead. I really do not approve. I do not like this pick at all.
All right. You figured it would happen, though. That's something that's always kind of impressed me, in the time that we've been doing this, is you kind of know what way a team's going to go, even if you're really trying to advise them to go the other way. Like, hey, I know you're eyeing this player, but this guy's actually a lot better, and it actually occupies a position that you need filled a lot more than you're looking to fill this position.
Well, and it's a position that provides more value in general, whether you need it or not.
Yeah.
Like, I would be more okay with a team drafting a 5th edge rusher than I am with this team drafting a 5th interior defensive lineman. You know what I mean?
Right. And, we got an interview here.
Yeah, it's Q. I mean, I like Q. I think he's a really good player, but he is the second of my 6 elite players in this class. But again, less valuable position. So I can't go all in. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, for sure.
So.
All right, well, we got Oakland Raiders on the clock. What do they need here, Ashton?
Josh Allen, God damn it!
So is Josh Allen just going to be for every team, or only for certain teams? Let's just put it that way.
The thing is, I only want the teams that need an edge rusher to pick Josh Allen, but all of the teams that are picking high need an edge rusher because it's a valuable position, and teams that don't have valuable positions are bad. So, pick Josh Allen, damn it!
So then the question becomes, who will take Josh Allen? Will it be
and the
Oakland
thing
Raiders?
is, Oakland has 3 first-round picks. So they are going to have
Wow.
2 more at bats today at 24th overall and 27th overall. So this is an important pick because of the fact that this is like clearly like far and away the best player that they're going to be able to get today. But they do get 2 more cracks at the bat later today, unless they decide to trade out of it or package those picks together to move up, or et cetera, et cetera. They've got other things that they can do. But as of right now, on paper, they've got 2 more picks today. But still, the edge rushers in this class are shallow. Like there are really, really good ones at the top, and then there's a deep, steep fall off after that group. And to me, the top guys are Allen, Burns, Sweat. And Sweat specifically is a 3-4 outside linebacker. I don't want him in a 4-3 scheme. But the top 2 guys, Josh Allen and Brian Burns, like either one of them, just fucking get them. Just go. Just pick them.
We shall see.
Please, Raiders. You guys, that's the thing. The Raiders had 7 sacks last year total. The entire season. All 16 games combined. They had 7 sacks. Yeah.
That's pretty poor. Super Blue, the Raiders need a miracle. And Matt's saying, who did the Raiders get? Raiders haven't picked yet. Raiders are still, I mean, granted, somebody may be ahead of us. And again, no posting spoilers until we've reacted. But from where we're sitting.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I was wrong. It's not 7. I was wrong about that. It was 13, but still sad. I think the average number of sacks that NFL teams get in a season is between like 28 and 32. And they had less than half the average.
All right. Damn.
And by the way, Mets didn't say who did the Raiders get. He said who do the Raiders get. So I think he's asking me who I think they're going to get. And really, This is the first time that I'm pretty confident that the pick that I think they should make and the pick that they're going to make are actually like lined up perfectly. I think they're going to take Allen here.
All right. Let's see. Still on the clock, so we'll just have to wait a little bit, but
yeah, it's interesting. They're still on the clock, meaning they haven't even like the pick isn't even in yet. So I wonder if they're considering taking a trade, like someone's trying to get trade up with them and they're considering moving back. It wouldn't surprise me at all. It would be a very kind of on brand thing for them to do under this new regime. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Oakland Raiders worst scoring defense in 2018. Damn.
And there you see the 13 sacks in 2018, the fewest in the NFL since the 2008 season. That's pathetic.
Wow.
Get you an edge rusher, boy.
Yeah, get some value on your team.
Yeah.
All right. Met said, blame Gruden how poorly the Raiders did last year. And he said, we know the Giants traded OBJ to get pick 17 before the draft as a bonus pick in the round.
Gruden knows what he's doing, man. He's tanking so that he can get these picks. They've got 3 first-round picks. And they're going to use them on players that he wants that fit his scheme. And we'll see how it works out. I mean, if they pick Dwayne Haskins here, I'm done. Like, fuck the Raiders. They're garbage.
So could the Raiders just be sharking the rest of or like hustling the rest of the league? Like we're just going to do so poorly until we get all of our pieces in place and we're just going to become a fucking dynasty.
Well, dude, that's what the Browns did, and that's what the Dolphins are starting to do now too. The Browns did that starting in 2016. They went 1-31 over 2 years, and by the end of it, they had all of this draft equity that they were able to use. They got Baker Mayfield, they got Jarvis Landry. You know, they added so many pieces to the puzzle, and like. I think they went like 7-8-1 last year, but they were 7-7 under Baker Mayfield. So they went 500 under Baker Mayfield because the quarterback that played before Baker was 1-1 or 1-1.
Right.
So Baker took them to 7-7. And now this year in his second year, the offensive coordinator that he had all that success under last year is their head coach now. And they brought in another offensive coordinator to help call plays, who is like the best offensive play caller in the league, or at least he was last year. From like a decision-making standpoint, like, did you make the right decision as far as what play to call in this situation? He makes the right decision on like almost 80% of plays, which is insane for the NFL. So, and that's Todd Monken is the guy's name. But here comes Goodell. Please let it be Josh Allen for Oakland's sake. Please. Here we go. Oakland Raiders select. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. You know what? Oh, God. Okay. So just to be clear, I don't hate Clelin Ferrell. But at the same time, you picked Clelin Ferrell over Josh Allen and Brian Burns. Like, oh my God, what is happening right now? Yeah, NFL comp Matthew Judon, who's like a middling journeyman edge rusher that nobody would pay for. Oh God, Raiders, what are you doing? I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to give them credit because at least they picked the right position, even if I don't think they picked the right player at that position. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
You got the right position. You're oh my God, Oakland, what are you fucking
doing? Sorry, bud.
Josh Allen, I'm not an Oakland Raiders fan. I just root for teams to make good decisions. I don't think they did.
Like for you, it's like you want people to make good decisions, and I feel like when people make bad decisions, like physically hurts you. So like
I don't root for any team. I just root for optimal decision making, and then the top four or the three of the top four after Kyler Murray, it's Nick Bosa, Quinnen Williams, Clelin Ferrell. What the hell, man?
Oh, draft day. Will you ever?
No, I have no clue who the Bucs are going to take.
We'll see.
I mean, it's got to come down to two players, right? It's either going to be Josh Allen because he's falling for whatever the fuck reason, or it could be Montez Sweat, or Devin White. Devin White, I think, is a real and the other like a little bit of like a kind of like a low key dark horse pick that I've been suggesting here because of the connection between Bruce Arians and LSU corners that are really good in press man and stuff is Greedy Williams. So those are the four names that I'm going to throw out there. Josh Allen, Montez Sweat, Devin White, Greedy Williams. It's going to be one of those four guys, I think.
Man, we got a merciless chat for Oakland dropping fail bombs in multi-languages. Let me ask you, Ashton. Just to be kind of a cheeky little bitch, do you feel like Josh Allen, while we've been on the air, I don't know, did he speak out against injustice of some kind, like Kaepernick? Did he get caught with like, I don't know, some paraphernalia?
Not that I know of. That's not what I know of, man. I don't think so. Maybe he bombed interviews or something and we just didn't know about it.
I could just picture like all the league owners like, shit, Josh Allen's like come out was like, I don't know, pro fucking choice or something. Well, that's gonna drop him some points or some shit. Because I know, wasn't there that one draft where like very recently like a player had like photos released or whatever of them with like marijuana or something, and they just made like a big fucking deal out of that. And
yeah, like, dude, it was I want to say it was the 2017 class. It might have been 2016. Guy's name was Laramie Tunsil. And the day of the draft, a video got leaked of him smoking weed through a gas mask bong.
Wow.
Yeah. And he still ended up only falling to like 13th, but like he was expected to go like top 7. So.
Wow. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
Iconic's here. Hi, Iconic. How's it going, brother?
The Buccaneers are on the clock, and I'm actually excited to see that logo because we know WrestleMania 36 is going to be in Tampa Bay next year with the fucking pirate ship, Kyrie Mania, bitches.
Where is Ella?
Is Tampa Bay Ella's favorite team or least favorite team? Okay.
No, she's a huge Tampa Bay fan. Yeah.
Yeah, Ella, where are you? I'm going to personally DM her a link to this because I never got around to doing mass tagging. I just did I did hashtags and then I included the link just to maybe get some fresh eyes in here. Right. I'm going to tell her like, hey, you're welcome to join us and partay. I'd like her takes too because knowing she's a football fan, and she asked you so many football questions for Q&A. So I almost feel like she has to be here. All right, there's Ella. I'm going to be like, come join us. You and your exceptional fucking face.
Oh, Metz is apparently a Giants fan. That's interesting.
Well, we're learning all over the place today.
Man, the Giants might be able to get Josh Allen. It's crazy.
I feel like Josh Allen has just become like he's gotten this unicorn status that whatever team gets him, it's like, yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You fools don't know what you gave away.
It's almost like Harold Landry last year to a lesser degree, or I guess to an even more, because I started begging teams to draft Harold Landry last year in like the teens, and it lasted about the entire day. And then he ended up going like in the 40s, I think, or like 39 or 37 or something like that on day 2. But it's like, it's kind of similar to that. I don't think he's going to fall that far, though. That's the thing. It's like, even if I'm higher on Josh Allen than consensus, he's still like widely considered to be like a top 3 or so talent on the edge. So we'll see.
Very cool. Very well. We'll
Cleveland
see.
Farrell was, in a lot of people's eyes, they're going to say Cleveland Farrell was a reach because he really doesn't have any early first round hype at all. And a lot of people would probably say, like, why didn't you just take him at like 24 or 27 where he would have been available? But I don't know.
All right. Well, Tampa Bay is on the clock.
Yes, they are.
I did DM Ella with a link, so I hope she joins us. And to everybody that's currently here, thank you so much. We have 9 people watching and 7 likes, so the 2 of you holding out. You know, hope we can change your mind throughout the night. Iconic Player 1 is here. My brother is watching the draft right now, and he is just as analytical as Ashton. Ooh. That sounds promising.
Mm-hmm.
Pick is in for Tampa Bay.
All right. Just to recap the 4 names that I think they're going to be choosing one of: Josh Allen, Montez Sweat, Devin Bush, Greedy Williams.
Nice.
If they don't pick one of those players, I give up.
Ha.
I guess a low-key possibility is like Ed Oliver, because apparently the NFL really values interior defensive linemen, and I don't. But we'll see. We will see.
And it seems like a very, very busy room with a lot of serious business.
Yeah, totally. It's called a war room.
Get your ordinary ass out here, Boudel. Little bitch ass. God, I want to bully the shit out of him, and I'm not even like a football fan at all. Like, I have a
Imagine if you were, though.
Oh my God, then I would go to his house and egg the fucking shit out of it. Hope you like omelets, dumbass. And
because they're going to be all over your house.
Okay. They're doing a special
Make a wish.
Yeah.
All right. I wonder who they're going to pick. All right, here we go. Please don't have a panic attack on the stage. I'm not ready to see that.
All right, kid, this is your moment. Read the pick.
Devin White, there it is. There you go, Tampa. That's a pick that I can agree with. Now, that's like, he is one of the elite guys. I told you earlier I had 6 elite guys in this class, and so far 3 of them have been taken. Kyler Murray went 1st overall. Quinnen Williams went 3rd overall. Devin White going 5th overall. I wonder if we're just going to get an elite player at every other pick, and the other ones are going to be goofy. So Devin White is, in my opinion, the cleanest, most sure thing of a pick in this class.
All right. That's
Devin White.
Praise.
He has the cleanest profile. There isn't a single red flag in sight. He is just straight up. Devin White checks every box analytically. He checks every box. Like, people that watch film love him. People that look at numbers love him. The only people that don't like Devin White are the people who are sick of hearing about how great Devin White is and want to have a contrary opinion.
All right. Well, that's high praise coming from you. You know, like,
Dude, Devin White is probably my favorite player in this class because he's like he was freakish. Like to me, I want to be able to say like he's the best linebacker prospect since X, but last year we had incredible linebacker prospects too, so I can't do it. But really, to me, like I would say he is a very similar linebacker prospect to Ryan Shazier from a few years ago. From like I think it was like the 2014 or 2015 draft. And if you're not familiar with Ryan Shazier, he's actually the guy that recently, like in 2017, I want to say, got a major neck injury that basically paralyzed him from the neck down. And he literally hasn't been able to play since. So it's like a really tragic situation with Shazier. But I see a lot of Shazier and Devin White. I think they're very similar players. And honestly, I would even go as far as to say Devin White might be better than Shazier, which is saying a lot because Shazier was an exceptional player before he got injured.
All right. Damn.
Good for you, Tampa Bay, and good for you, Bruce Arians, and good for you, Todd Bowles. This was a really, really good pick, in my opinion.
Well, I'll tell you, to bring it all full circle, I do wonder how Ella felt about that pick, Tampa Bay being her favorite.
I know, that's why I wanted her in here for the Tampa pick, but she's not. She's just like, no, John, I don't want to love you.
Wow, that took a turn. Like, what? How did I get to be a part of this? But
well, you're the one that invited her. That's why I went there.
Yeah, but that's great for Tampa Bay. Hope they do well. And even if they fail,
now the Giants are in an absolute prime position to draft an edge rusher, and it can be anyone they want. Josh Allen, Brian Burns, Montez Sweat. They're running a 3-4, so any of those guys are like tier 1 in their system. So just pick one, and they're probably not going to. They're probably going to go with like fucking Dwayne Haskins, which would be hilarious. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we shall see.
And you can even see the Devin White highlights here that they're showing. He really, like, I don't think that he has a single red flag. Like he doesn't have any like character red flags. He's not, he doesn't have anything where like athletically there's something missing. There's nothing like that. He produced, like, he checks every single box that I look at. I just can't say enough about this kid. And now the Giants pick is in, so we're gonna have to wait another 15 minutes before we find out who that was.
Saucy. So now, again, can we just say like Josh Allen for New York Giants?
Oh, Josh Allen, Brian Burns, or Montez Sweat, man, one of the offensive or one of the edge rushers. Or I guess like if they wanted to reach a little bit, they could use an offensive lineman. But
I'm like, let's not get
like.
crazy.
Would I be surprised if they went Jonah Williams here? No. Would it be dumb to me? Yes.
Very interesting. Well, we'll see, man. We'll see. They get Peg is in, and we just got to wait for Boudel to get his fucking old ass back out here.
You and your Boudel, I swear.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying bullying this guy. I've been looking, ever since we started, because I know this is like more of a you thing, because you're like the football aficionado. I've been looking for my thing, and I think bullying Goodell might be it.
There you go.
I've already wired my brain to just call him Boudel on instinct. It's perfect.
Your face is perfect.
Yeah, I'm like, these old fucks. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
God, it takes a lot of audacity to like live old in front of me. Like, ew. Ew.
Just being old and existing in your presence. How dare they?
Right, dude. I breathe the air. Oh, there's Boudel.
Here we go. Giants select. There it is. Oh, that is hilarious.
Look at that face.
Oh my God. What is the NFL on this year? Jesus Christ. Oh Lord.
So that's gonna be an oof from you, Chief.
It's a big old oof, fam. It's a big old oof. Oh my God. They really went Daniel Jones. That is fucking. And do you know what the even funnier thing is? Now they're committed, and now they're not going to pick the superior quarterback when they're picking in the top 5 again next year because they fucking suck.
Does their failure just make you think that they don't deserve any success as a team?
Their failure makes me feel genuinely bad for their fan base. I legitimately, I just feel nothing but sympathy for that fan base. You fans of the New York Giants deserve so much fucking better than this, and I'm so sorry that they're putting you through this garbage.
So, no Nathan Warnos level laugh from you then.
No, I have too much empathy for the people in this situation. I'm sorry.
Well, one of us is disappointed in this equation, but no.
No, we're both disappointed in this equation. It's just for different reasons.
So true.
Oh, man.
If it's any consolation, your face is still perfect.
Oh, wow. They really pulled the trigger on Daniel Jones, 6th overall. Oh, my God. It's delicious.
There it is.
Oh, my God.
That was amazing. I feel like I won twice.
Of course you do.
Hey, listen, man. You know football isn't my scene. I will take anything I can get out of this, including you being an amazing fucking dick. God. Wait, what's one team you really hate in the NFL? There's got to be one. Whether it's
not really, no.
No, what? Damn. I gotta dredge up some dirt to get you really.
Honestly, right now the Giants is the only team that I can say that I hate. And I would have said that before today, even like before today, if you would have asked me what my least favorite team in the NFL was, I would have said the Giants for sure.
Man.
Now they're just doubling down. They're just like, no, we're gonna be the heels in Ashton's life.
Man, look at this tape.
Oh my God.
Oh God. This whole bullying exchange just now is really giving me a strong urge to turn the fuck up, but I know it's not necessarily.
Dude, you know what's really funny too is when he started saying Daniel, I had it in my mind like, wait, is this a prospect I've never even heard of? Because like, I didn't even consider that Daniel Jones was a possibility 6th overall. And then he finished and I was like, Daniel Jones, where do I know that name from? Wait. And then it clicked. And that was when I started laughing.
Oh God, that laugh could cure cancer after infecting.
I mean, dude, here's the thing: there have been a lot of bad picks so far, but that was by far the worst. Like, not even close. The worst.
Oh man,
because like the bad picks that have been made so far, like those players are going to get a chance to contribute, but they're at like because of the fact that they're not at the most important positions. If they fail, it's not going to be as meaningful as when, and I do mean when, Daniel Jones fails.
Damn. I love that you emphasized when. Also, by the way, because I never remarked on this, and I can't believe I let this pass this long, but when Racist Fan Rocks said earlier, how is the SS from Coastal Carolina and is he good? And I think you more or less said, like, if I haven't heard of him because, you know, you do a shit ton of research, he's probably not. That was fucking God tier because that's more or less like, well, if I haven't heard of it, who gives a shit? So, yes, I love that your ego is the barometer. Yes, I am with this. NFL Draft 2019. Either get with it or just be wrong.
Oh God.
I told you, man, maybe I shouldn't have eaten before this because I am so tempted to just turn up. It's gonna be the worst draft video we've ever done because I'm gonna be on my bullshit the entire time.
Did you say the worst? I think you meant the best. Hello.
Oh my God. Look at these.
That's me encouraging you to turn up if you want to.
Oh my God.
You have my permission to turn up.
Look at that fucking. So, first of all, why that orchid on that suit? Like, that is just fucking objectionably hideous. Like, somebody should rip that suit off of you and burn it on live television. Second of all, are these opinions even meaningful? I mean, I have it on mute, so I don't know. Maybe this is me being too harsh.
I don't have it on mute, but I have my volume low enough that I can't hear them most of the time.
That seems like a healthy compromise, friend.
Not as healthy of a compromise as your face.
I knew what the fucking finish was, and yet I still popped. Holy fucking shit. Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, here we go. The Jags are up.
Oh, there's Boudel. God,
I have no clue who they're going to pick. Probably offensive line. Jonah Williams? Josh Allen! Look at the Jags picking my guy. There it is.
Wow.
There it is. And the irony is that they're one of the few teams that don't even need him.
Oh, what? Oh.
That's just a pure value pick right there, man. That is a pure value pick.
But you still don't own it on their end then.
That is purely because, like, guys, what are you doing? This is like one of the best players in the draft. How is he even available for us to pick? Like, I guarantee you this was an improv, like this was ad-libbed because they didn't expect him to even be available 7th overall.
Well, so they adapted to changing circumstances. So you're still all in, like, yeah, even though they didn't necessarily.
Oh yeah, like but the thing is too, like he's still gonna see the field. Like it's not like they're picking a redundant asset and he's gonna have trouble even finding the field. Like that to me is what the 49ers did, or not the 49ers, the Jets did at 3. To me, they picked a redundant asset. Like Quinnen Williams is a great player, but you have other players that do what he does, maybe a little worse, but the amount of upgrade that you're going from the guys you already have to him wasn't worth the 3rd overall pick in the NFL draft. This case, though, like, yeah, you can never have too many edge rushers. And right now, the Jags are about 3 deep. Like, they've got Yannick Ngakoue, who's more of a power guy anyway. Calais Campbell, who is, again, like a really big, strong, almost like an interior guy. And then Taven Bryan was their 1st-round pick last year, but he's like an inside-out guy too. So this is them almost like trying to like ensure that the pass rush is all good. Like they're basically going from like, oh, we might have a potential weak spot at one spot to like, okay, we have no weak spots. There's no excuses. This unit better fucking produce.
Right.
So they're basically like doing what I think is a smart thing to do and like doubling down on a strength rather than trying to fix a weakness. Because to me, you should fix your weaknesses through free agency because free agents are more likely to contribute right away than draft picks anyway, because draft picks take time to develop a lot of the time. So you really should be trying to solve your like glaring needs through free agency and then like just picking the best players in the draft. And I think the Jags got the best value pick here, 7th overall so far in the draft.
All right. Well, Detroit Lions are now on the clock. So, Ashton, now with Josh Allen off the board, like how many premier picks does that leave, like in your elite class? Was that
it ended up we're continuing the trend of odd picks being my elite players because we had 1st overall was Kyler Murray, he was elite. 2nd was Nick Bosa, not elite. 3rd was Quinnen Williams, elite. 4th was Cleveland Farrell, definitely not elite. 5th was Devin White, elite. 6th was Daniel Jones, the opposite of elite. And then 7th was Josh Allen, elite. So I'm guessing that our next 2 elite players are going to go like 9th and 11th, I guess. I don't know. We've got 2 truly elite players left. But there are a lot of guys that are like borderline elite. Like I could even go as far as to say is that there are like 8 elite players in this class if I wanted to include like Chris Lindstrom and Andre Dillard. Like those 2 guys I would say are up there as far as like surefire, like almost definitely going to be good NFL starters immediately kind of guys. So you could go as far as to say I've got 8 elite players, but I say 6 because those 6 guys just stand out more to me.
Okay. So focusing on the Detroit Lions specifically, you know, what do they need? What should they use this pick for to really, you know, better their overall scheme? What do you think they should expend this pick towards here?
I think their best bet here is Ed Oliver. They need interior defensive. And you know what? Actually, no. You know what? I take that back because I know that Lions fans get really pissy when you talk about them taking interior defensive linemen. So I'm going to say Chris Lindstrom is the best pick here. Right guard, Chris Lindstrom, or Brian Burns would be another really good option as well. So those are my 2 sort of best options for them right now are Chris Lindstrom, who's a right guard from Boston College, or Brian Burns, who is a defensive end from Florida State. Those are my 2 top players for the Lions at this pick. And those are the reason that they're my top players is because they're like the best players at positions that the Lions need help at is what it comes down to.
Nice.
And Brian Burns is also one of my elite players.
All right. Well, let's see who they picked because their pick is in.
Yes, it is. Pick is in, and we just got to wait for Boo Dell to make the announcement, right? Okay.
Yeah, fucking that face. What an ugly motherfucker he is. Jesus Christ. It just proves, folks, that you don't have to be good looking to have success.
Oh,
Boudel gave
yeah.
us all
Well,
that hope.
sad but true.
Man.
It's been a good night. It's been a good night.
Indeed it has, friend. Indeed it has.
Whew. I can't believe the Giants actually pulled the trigger on Daniel Jones. I'm sorry. That's hilarious to me.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be chuckling about that one for a while.
Yeah, probably.
It's fucking amazing, though. See, I feel like we win in that sense. Super Blue. Ashton, how do you feel about the quarterback from Ohio State?
He's got a lot of red flags too, man. I know, like, everyone thinks that he's like the smart pick and that like the Giants should have picked him or whatever, but I really don't like either of them. I'm not a big fan. Like, Daniel Jones is legitimately like objectionably worse and objectively worse to me than Dwayne Haskins, but I think that Dwayne Haskins is extremely overrated too. He's got so many red flags. Like, if the only thing that you care to look at is whether he looks like an NFL quarterback physically and he produced like an NFL quarterback in college, you're fine. But if you dig further than that, there are so many red flags that pop up. Like, he only has 1 year worth of production in college, which is a red flag in and of itself. He was not good in high school, which is an even bigger red flag when you compound it with the fact that he was only good for 1 year in college. Because, like, if you're bad in high school and then you're really good in college, like, sure, people are going to be like, oh, well, he just got better. But if you look at the big picture, there's probably more of a sample size of him being bad, which was in high school, than there is of him being good, which is in college. So as a quarterback in his life, he's been more bad than good. And then, like, also he has a below average arm strength, like pass velocity, which is a big red flag. He's not athletic at all. Like, he's legitimately less athletic than Jameis Winston, who a lot of people compare him to, which is a red flag. There are a lot of problems with Dwayne Haskins that people just don't call him out for. So not very high on Haskins either. I mean, like I said, he would have been a better pick than Daniel Jones, but just not a big fan of that pick at all. Not a big fan of Dwayne Haskins at all, and I'm not a big fan of the Daniel Jones pick either.
Oh, well, we see that the Detroit Lions picked TJ Hawkinson. So thoughts on this?
Oh, okay. Wow, guys. Really? You will make the same mistake twice in the same decade? Really?
Oh, in the same decade, you say? So
yeah, because back in 2014, I want to say it was 14 or 15. Let's see. He finished up his rookie contract in 17, 16, 15, 4. So yeah, it was 2014. They picked Eric Ebron in the top 10, and Eric Ebron had certain red flags, and TJ Hawkinson has certain red flags. And I can literally say they picked the wrong Iowa tight end, because there are two of them this year, and Hawkinson is my 4th ranked tight end, and his teammate, Noah Fant, is my number 1 ranked tight end and one of my elite players.
Oh, all right.
So I can literally say they picked the wrong Iowa tight end.
Whew. Let's see if any teams here can make some strong picks. I mean, because let's see, this is pick 8, so an odd number pick is coming, and the odd number
and who's up? Who's on the clock?
Buffalo Bills are on the clock.
Buffalo are probably going Ed Oliver here. It seems like a pretty obvious pick because they're in a position where they just lost Kyle Williams, who was like their longtime interior, like, stalwart, basically. Like, I think he got drafted in like 2009 or 2010. Like, he's been with the team for a while, like pretty much the entire decade even. And he just retired. So they're in a position to replace him. And Ed Oliver is a very exceptional interior defensive line talent that would probably be able to replace Kyle Williams without skipping a beat. So I'm guessing that'll be the pick. I mean, you can never go wrong with an edge rusher here. You could go with Brian Burns. I don't think Montez Sweat is a great fit for what the Bills do, but Brian Burns would be an option. This is also like around the time that I would be looking out for defensive backs to start getting picked, like Greedy Williams, Julian Love, Byron Murphy, those guys are going to get picked at some point, either here or at 10 or like in the teens, like sometime soon, I expect. We'll see.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Another pick that is popular as far as what people expect the Bills to do is DK Metcalf, which would just be another massive mistake, in my opinion, and break the trend of odd picks being better than even picks, because that would just be a disaster, in my opinion, too. So,
all right,
we'll see
what they do.
Super Blue. The thing is, it's the process for colleges recruiting high school players is really similar to the process for NFL teams drafting college players. They don't necessarily actually look for the players that have already proven to be the best at their level of competition. They have like big ass heads and they think that they're smarter than everyone else. And rather than doing the simple thing and doing that, they try and find guys with like traits that they want to use, that they think that they can like coach the bad out of them and fix things that they have that are like red flags that they shouldn't be getting recruited for. And they recruit guys like that anyway. So like a lot of the time you'll see incredible high school quarterbacks, like these ridiculous, amazing, like 50 touchdowns to only 3 interception type quarterbacks not get recruited by any Division I schools and end up having to go to like Division II or like FCS or even like fucking JUCO, like junior college or community college or something like that, because they just don't get recruited, even though they've already proven that they can be elite quarterbacks in high school. So why not give them a shot to try it in college? And then like there are also a lot of college quarterbacks. Actually, let me rephrase that. There are actually a lot of less productive, less efficient high school quarterbacks that get picked up by colleges just because he's big and fast and a strong arm. Like that's all they really care about. And it's the same thing in the NFL. Like the NFL does the same. And that's why fucking Daniel Jones went 6th overall. That's why Josh Allen went 7th overall last year, is because they're big and fast and have a strong arm, not because they're actually good quarterbacks, which, I mean, they're still not. So, like, there it is, Ed Oliver. Good for you, Buffalo. Good for you, Buffalo. Good for you. I am happy for the Buffalo Bills fan base now.
That's good.
They keep building that defense, but that offense is still booty, though.
Yeah.
That offense is the worst in the league by a mile. And they're not even trying to address it. They're just like, you know what? We'll just win every game 3-0.
Good enough for us. Hey, they're really taking the mentality of what I tell you all the time. A win is a win is a win is a win.
Oh, good for you, Ed. I'm happy for you. I'm glad he got to go top 10 too. I'm proud of the Bills and I'm happy for him.
Yeah, because this was pick number 9, so it was like right there. He seems
good
really
for you,
Ed.
Yeah, Ed Oliver he's probably my favorite pick of the draft so far since Kyler Murray. Like Kyler Murray was a slam dunk. I think Ed Oliver is my favorite pick since Murray.
And there's the jersey. He's
him and Devin, really it's him and Devin White. My 3 picks that I absolutely have loved so far in this draft have been Kyler Murray at 1, Devin White at 5, and Ed Oliver at 9. So maybe the 13th overall pick will be my next favorite pick. Who picks 13th? Miami.
Oh, interesting. Okay. When do the Falcons pick out of curiosity? Are they like 14. In the mid-20s? Oh, 14. Okay.
Yeah. They didn't have a very good year this year.
Well, yeah, I knew that. That's why I thought that they'd be like, lower end. But then again, yeah, that is how it works, because then the team that won the Super Bowl picks last. So,
yeah,
fucking Patriots. Seeing some tape of Ed Oliver here. Let's see if we got any more questions from the chat. And no questions, just some statements. Mets kind of sharing.
10th overall pick's going to be Denver, and oh man, if I was in charge of this pick for Denver, I would want to go corner. I would want to get Greedy Williams out of LSU, or like Joquan Williams out of I think Illinois, right? Vanderbilt. That's right, Vanderbilt. Joquan Williams out of Vanderbilt. Because their defense was like the reason that they won the Super Bowl in 2015, and it's just kind of gotten like vultured ever since then. Like the defensive coordinator left, a bunch of defensive talent has left every year since then. Like they just keep on losing players that are good players on defense. And like offensively, they're not perfect. I'm not going to try and act like they have a perfect offense, but like there are no quarterbacks that I think they should take here. If they're going to take a quarterback, they're going to take Drew Lock most likely. I don't necessarily buy into that being the best pick here, but if they're going to take a quarterback, that's most likely who it'll be. They've been linked to him for the last few months, and just like a week or two ago, a report came out like, oh, all these reports of the Broncos loving Drew Lock is total BS. And when it's a couple weeks right before the draft, you know it's a smokescreen. So Drew Lock is probably the most likely pick here, but I think the best pick here would be like a Greedy Williams or a Julian Love or a Byron Murphy, like someone like on the defensive back set, like the back end of the defensive secondary.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what they do then.
So yeah, I'm curious to see what they do too, because they have like no actually good quarterbacks on their roster right now. So they do need a quarterback. This is just not the year to need a quarterback. It is a bad quarterback class. Here we go. I saw Boo Dell walk towards the podium. I thought maybe not. Maybe it was an illusion. Maybe it was somebody else that doesn't announce picks.
Throw your back out.
Let Rich Eisen make all the picks. I like Rich Eisen.
Denver Broncos.
Hey, Sean, how's it going, buddy?
Denver
Broncos. No,
Mets.
Pittsburgh has number 20, not Carolina. Carolina is number 16. How's it going, Sean?
Very cool. We got Sean Carpenter joining us.
Oh, geez. People are talking about them taking Devin Bush. Oh, man. Poor Steelers if that happens. The Steelers want Devin Bush more than anyone.
You don't seem too enthused.
Oh, no. I mean, the thing is, I actually went Devin Bush to the Broncos, I think, in my my last mock a couple weeks ago, but I've since changed it because I just don't think they need... Oh, dude, the Steelers are on the clock. Look at the background. The Steelers traded up. What did I just say? The Steelers want Devin Bush. They're coming up to get him, baby. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Shit.
Yo, I called the absolute shit out of this. Can I just, if they don't take Devin Bush, I'm going to look like such an idiot. But it's got to be Devin Bush. They're getting their Ryan Shazier replacement, damn it. Oh, yeah. This is beautiful if it is what I think it is.
Let's see. I mean, they just
took it from them. Oh, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh just traded from 20 to 10. They gave up. I guarantee you they gave up quite a bit. They might have even given up their first round pick next year to make this trade.
Damn.
They had to give up quite a bit to go from 20 to 10. But yeah, dude, they are getting Devin Bush. They're getting their guy, I think. I really hope I'm not looking like a fool here. I really hope they're going after Devin Bush.
Abel's here. Hello,
Abel.
Yeah, Mets is asking, so who did they give up to get him is the question, because, yeah, that's quite a leap from 20 to 10.
I don't think they gave up a player. I think they gave up picks. They probably gave, like, best case scenario, they gave up their second round pick this year, second round pick next year, and then, like, a pick swap on day 3 or something along those lines. Worst case scenario, they gave up their first round pick next year. Like, that's realistic, but also, like, oof. You know?
Big oof.
Yeah. Come on, Goodell, get out here and let us know. Let us know that they moved up to get Devin Bush.
Yeah.
Come on, Roger.
Yeah, your best years are behind you anyway, so no matter how slow you make this, it doesn't change that fact.
Here we go. Here we go. We're doing it. Let's do it. Yes, Devin Bush, let's do it.
Coming out.
Who's that?
I think is not sure.
Mean Joe Green. It's Mean Joe Green.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Joe. Come on, baby. Devin Bush, let's do this. Yep. Yes!
Oh, there it is.
They got their guy, man. I am so happy for Steelers fans right now, especially if they didn't have to give up a first-round pick to get it.
Damn.
Oh, good for you, Pittsburgh. Good for you.
All right, Devin Bush.
Oh, I'm so happy for Pittsburgh. I mean, they had to move up, which is probably going to be like an unfortunate trade. It's probably going to end up with the first rounder next year, which is going to be bad for them in the long term. But this is just a beautiful moment, man, because they haven't been the same team since Shazier's injury. And now they've got his sort of heir in a way. It's like,
that's really cool.
Right? It's beautiful. I wish Shazier would have been able to get back and be able to play again, but it's looking very much like his career is pretty much over.
Oh,
and that's tragic. Well, dude, he was paralyzed from the neck down when it first happened. He couldn't fucking move.
Oh shit, man.
Yeah, and that was in like 2017, I think. It might have even been at the end of the 2016 season. And he's like, they'll bring him out and like he's walking now, which is wonderful. But like, the Steel City needs hope at linebacker again, man, because Shazier was just really like putting it all together and like he was looking like the next great player at the position. And then they lost him pretty much forever because he got injured.
Wow. And you really give like the emotional background for this pick. That might be like a top 5 moments of night 1 of the draft.
Yeah, I'm so glad that the Steelers got Devin Bush. Oh, they didn't give up the first rounder next year. Good, Pittsburgh. Good. See, that's even better. That makes me even happier for them. They only gave up the 20th overall pick, their second rounder this year, and their third rounder next year. That was a huge win for the Steelers. Good for you, Pittsburgh. Wow. I'm so happy for them, and I'm so happy for him.
Yeah. Oh, he's wiping tears away. Shit.
Dude, it's beautiful.
Emotion everywhere. Damn.
I know.
Only at the NFL draft, people.
Yeah.
Really cool to see.
Yes, Juju already reaching out. Oh, I love it. Yes, Juju. Yes, Pittsburgh. Yes.
That's team fucking unity right there.
Oh,
That's what I love to see is just that
Yeah.
locker room culture of like solidarity. Like, let's go win a fucking championship. Fuck these guys.
I love it. That's awesome. And then now the Bengals are up, and I'm betting. It's either going to be Jawan Taylor from Florida or Andre Dillard from Washington State. They got to go OT here. They got to go offensive tackle. They need tackle help bad. Like they are desperately needing to rebuild their offensive line. Oh, I'm so happy for Devin Bush, though. God, I'm so happy for them.
Well, I hope.
Oh, and we're getting an interview with Devin. Oh, God. Oh. Yes, dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deion. I'm not a big Deion Sanders fan, but he is one hell of an interviewer sometimes. Yes, Devin. Oh, that was sweet.
That was really cool. Super Blue said the Steelers outsmarted the Broncos.
No, they didn't. They didn't outsmart the Broncos. They traded with the Broncos. The Broncos got what they wanted. The Steelers got their guy. Why does everyone have to be like trying to drag some team?
Well, regardless, Broncos are back on the clock.
Right,
actually, no, it's the Cincinnati Bengals.
It's the Bengals, yeah.
Kind of blanked
You just
out
saw
there.
the big old B and you were just like, oh, that must be the Broncos.
Yeah, clearly. I know my shit, obviously.
No, but yeah, it is Cincinnati, and they are. I hope they're going to end up taking offensive tackle here for their sake, for Andy Dalton's sake, for the sake of the fan base. Worst possible pick here for me would be like a quarterback.
All right.
And like you guys, I've already talked about why I'm not a big fan of Dwayne Haskins, and he's been linked to Cincinnati quite a bit. So it would not surprise me if he was the pick here, but please just take a tackle and stick with Andy Dalton, please. Here we go with the 11th pick, 2019 NFL Draft. The Cincinnati Bengals select Jonah Williams. Okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the individual pick as far as who they picked as the like. It's kind of similar to the Clelin Ferrell pick, but not as extreme because like Clelin Ferrell to me isn't even a first rounder. Jonah Williams is definitely a first rounder, and PFF has Jonah Williams as like the best offensive lineman in this class by far. So even though I'm not like super in on him, they made a good decision as far as the position, and they picked a player that should be good, even if I don't think he's going to be elite. So like. Good pick, Cincinnati. I'm not going to hate too much on that pick. Like if I had to give that pick a grade, it would be like a C+ or a B-.
Very interesting. Jonah Williams going to Cincinnati. He apparently hails from Alabama.
Well, yeah, that's what the college he went to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was an incredible college player, and really the only question is whether his skill set can translate to the NFL. I think that he is more of a guard or an interior offensive lineman in the NFL, but a lot of people think he's going to be a tackle, and the Bengals drafted him as a tackle, so he's probably going to play right tackle for them because that's like the position I wanted them to go after was right tackle. So I think that he's going to end up being their right tackle. Maybe he'll have to switch over to left tackle in a pinch if Cordy Glenn continues to not play. Like Cordy Glenn had a really amazing season in like 2015, and every season since then has been worse than the one before.
I see.
So if Cordy Glenn continues to, regress, Jonah will be his replacement. Otherwise, he's going to play on the right side. So I that was a good, not great pick. I think at least they addressed a position of need, and they're not like being all like, fucking galaxy brain trying to outsmart everyone and going quarterback or something stupid like that.
Right. So you feel like it was like a middle of the road pick because it wasn't the best that they could have made.
Like I said, like C+ B-. Like it was a good pick. It was. I'll give it a solid B-. I'm over the C+ thing. I'll give it a B-. That's my final grade. That was a B- pick to me because, like I said, I think it was you addressed a position of need. You picked a guy who should be good, and he's got a fallback plan too, because if he fails at tackle, he's probably going to be a really good guard. So, even though there are other players that I think that they should have picked at that same position, at least they got the position right, and at least they picked a player who should at least be good, if not really good. So, props to them for making a good pick. I'll give it a B-.
All right. Not bad. All right. Well, coming down from the emotion of that Steelers pick earlier, we got
Sean. I even kind of said earlier, Sean, I don't really root for a team. I root for optimal decision making.
Yeah, that's actually a nice way to sum it up.
But like the team that I root for is just whatever team I think makes the most optimal decisions. And I think this year that's going to be the Browns. I think I'm going to be a Browns and like Chiefs this year, probably. I thought I was going to be a 49ers fan, but then they took fucking Nick Bosa. Ugh.
All right. Well, yeah, Nick Bosa. Jesus Christ.
But yeah, the team that I root for, I don't have one team that I root for. I root for just pick teams kind of every year.
All right.
I feel so bad for Abel though, because early, like the last message that he sent was like 20 minutes ago, maybe something like that. And he was like, good pick, Steelers, with all these ellipses around it.
Oh, do you think he was like implying that he wanted the Ravens to get that pick?
I think he was just implying like the Steelers made a good pick, but he's angry about it because he's a Ravens fan and he hates the Steelers.
Oh, are they like division rivals?
Yes, they're like long-standing.
Okay, that's the context I was looking for. Okay. Now we just need Ella in here, and she already missed the Tampa Bay pick. What the shit? What the
Yeah,
puke,
the fact that
man?
she missed the Tampa Bay pick tells me she's probably not going to show up. By the way, the Packers are, I believe, hopefully, if they do what I think they're going to do, I think they're about to show the Lions who the superior Iowa tight end is and pick Noah Fant here. That's my ideal pick for them.
All right, we'll see. And we got some breakdown here. Again, Green Bay pick is in, so we're just waiting on that now.
Yeah, Abel, the Giants took Daniel Jones 6th overall. I told y'all. I even said in the Gridiron Guild chat, Daniel Jones is going top 6, and I'm going to laugh when it happens. And it did, and I did.
Look at you owning it.
Yeah. No other way to live life, brother.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, Abel, don't apologize to anyone for living your best life. He's like, did a team really draft Daniel Jones number 6 overall? And Matt's like, don't rub it in, Abel. And he's like, oh, I am so sorry, Matt. And then a frown emoji. You are such a good person. I fucking love you. Like,
yeah,
God.
I was even saying earlier, Abel, like, fuck the Giants. I feel so bad for their fan base. Here we go. Here's the Packers selection. Noah Fant. Let's do this. Noah Fant. Come on.
All right, let's see.
Who's it going to be? Select. Oh, wow. Wow. What the hell, Green Bay? What the fuck are you doing?
Well, he seems happy about it. I hope.
Well, that's a big fat oof.
I hope those are tears of joy anyway. Because again, I have no football context. So that could either be, oh man, I'm so honored, or oh shit, I'm going to Green Bay. My life is over before.
Oh no, Green Bay is like a perennial playoff team, pretty much.
Ah, nice.
Rashawn Gary's just ass.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's like that squee is on point.
Actually, you know what? This is worth celebrating. This might be worth celebrating. Let me pull something up real quick. I'm gonna pull something up. I'm gonna pull up my positional rankings. I think. Wait. Oh, never mind. Nope, never mind. I take it back.
Okay.
So for context,
yes.
Josh Allen is my number 1 ranked edge player. Nick Bosa is my number 4 ranked edge player. He went 2nd overall. Josh Allen went 7th. Clelin Ferrell, who went 4th overall to the Raiders, is my 9th ranked edge rusher. You want to have a guess at where I ranked for Rashawn Gary on my edge rusher list?
Oh, I can't even imagine. Where did they rank?
11th.
Ooh.
So if we take Allen, Ferrell, and Bosa off the board, that means that there are 7 edge rushers that I would rather have than Rashawn Gary.
Damn.
Yep.
So, oof.
Yeah, see? That's why. Well, here comes the Dolphins, though. Here comes the Dolphins, and it's the 13th pick. And so far in the draft, my favorite picks have been every 4 starting at number 1. So 1, 5, 9, 13. This is the next opportunity. Now, granted, my number 1 favorite pick in the draft so far is probably Devin Bush for the Steelers, but that will start a new rule for that. The rule of 5s, the 5th, 10th, and then we'll look again at the 15th pick too.
All right.
So the 14th or the 13th and the 15th picks are going to be just fucking awesome. Watch.
Well, we got Falcons at 14th.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I'll be checking out any games because I've just really checked out this past season, but I don't know. We'll see.
I wish there was a way that I could get you into football without you needing to feel like anchored to one team.
Yeah, that'll probably never happen.
I know it will never happen because you have players that you pick out on your favorite team, and those are the guys that keep you interested in the game. And maybe maybe you know what? I bet that's the reason why you checked out this year, because Devontae Freeman got hurt early and played almost no games. And he's like your guy, like that's your dude.
That certainly didn't help matters at all.
So I bet you if Devontae Freeman is able to get back healthy for this year, you'll be more willing to watch games for him.
Yeah, I'd be open to it to see him because he's fun to watch.
Yeah.
He's definitely fun to watch, so.
All right, man. Well, there you see the 2016 first-round pick for the Dolphins was Laramie Tunsil. That was the guy that had the gas.
Yeah. You mean the guy that knew how to live his best life on like a fucking square?
Yeah, exactly. See this guy right here, people. This guy right here.
This is why I tag along.
And this is why I love it when you tag along, my friend, because you're the fucking best.
I would have loved. You know what? Since a few years have passed, I feel less shitty saying this. I wish there would have been genuine analysis. Well, you can see by the quality of his bong rips that he has impressive lung capacity to run down the field. I think this is an amazing pick for this team. They're definitely going to be a playoff team with this guy in the next 3 years. Like that would have been awesome. And you could see the intensity and the focus in which he gets all the weed out of the ball. Like nothing goes to waste, and I can guarantee you it'll be the same utility whatever scheme he finds himself in. He will get everything he can out of every play. This is a guy that fights for yardage.
I mean, wrong position, but I still appreciate the commentary.
Yeah. Super Blue, pick Dallas, John. It's the team to root for. You know what I don't root for? Being told what to do. You don't know my life. God.
How do they not learn?
I don't know, especially because Super Blue is a long-time listener. Like, know what I'm about, bitch. Anyway. Hey, listen, I just want to remind everybody I got his express permission to turn up. So
yeah, he totally did. I'm not apologizing for it. I don't expect him to either.
Yo, yes. Buyer's remorse. God.
All right.
No, I'm fucking dandy.
Are you both fine and dandy, or just dandy?
Brother, around your face, I'm fucking everything.
You're fandy.
Oh my god! How is that not some shitty ass offshoot soda? Fandy, like an off-brand of like Fanta or something.
Wanna Fanta? Don't you wanna Fanta?
Keep your Fanta. I have Fandy. Oh God, what's in this? I don't know. FDA didn't approve it.
Wow. You're such a goofy son of a bitch, and that makes you amazing.
I knew it was my best feature. I knew.
Oh, here we go. Dolphin selection. Who's it gonna be? Who is it gonna be? O-line? Well, God, Jesus Christ, NFL. What the fuck are you doing?
Christian Wilkins? I have no idea who that is. I just thought I just wanted to be a part of it.
So, well, you know how earlier I was ranting about how interior defensive linemen aren't valued. They're like the fourth least valuable position in football.
Right.
Well, at least Quinnen Williams and Ed Oliver actually went in the order they should have. Quinnen Williams was my number 1 ranked defensive interior lineman. He went 3rd overall. Ed Oliver was my number 2 ranked interior defensive lineman. He went 9th overall. Christian Wilkins is my 6th ranked interior defensive lineman.
Oh, wow. So,
yeah.
Congrats, Miami.
It's going to be another oof for me, fam.
I've decided every time you say that now, I'm going to snap. Literally. God, see, now that's the ear porn I can get behind.
That's a new kind of ASMR right there.
Yeah.
The right kind.
Oh my my god, we're out of control right now, and I'm totally cool with it.
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you be?
I know, right? What am I, a fucking square?
No, why would you ever say that about yourself? Take it back now.
Exactly. Oh wow. Okay. Uh, I'm like, Wait, what? Oh my god. Okay. So context. I told Abel in the chat, your face is a #1 draft pick. And then he said, that's so weird because your face is my #1 overall pick. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I know. I'm freaking out. Oh my god. My face is having a panic attack. Oh my god.
Well, no, you don't want your panic attack. It might drop and stop. Draft stock might fall.
Atlanta's up next. All right, they're on the clock.
Yes, they are. And
right,
I'll tell you what. Here's what I think they're gonna do.
Okay.
Jawan Taylor.
Okay.
Here's what I would do if I were them, though.
Okay.
Andre Dillard.
Ooh. Okay. What positions do both of these guys play? Are they different?
Offensive tackle.
They're both offensive tackle.
They are. They are both offensive tackles. Jawan Taylor is like a right tackle only. Andre Dillard can play right tackle or left tackle, but I think he is like the best tackle in this class, regardless of what position you want him to play.
Interesting. Okay.
I wanted Andre Dillard to go 11th overall to Cincinnati, but they picked Jonah Williams instead, which, I'm not super high on that pick, but I can't hate too much because at least they got the position right, and that's how fucking low my bar is for this.
Oh, the pick is already in. They didn't waste much time at all.
Interesting. I wonder if they're going to go with like Greedy or like Joquan Williams, like a D back or defensive back or something like that. I don't know. This is interesting. Very, very interesting.
Man, I believe that was Christian Wilkins, right? He was really fired up.
Oh yeah, Abel, that would be a really interesting pick. I don't think they will, but man, that would be a really good pick. Taking Noah Fant. That would be a really good one there. Another possibility, I think, is Jerry Tillery, though, or Jeffrey Simmons. I mean, I'm not as big on Jeffrey Simmons, but he's a possibility too. Jeffrey Simmons, Jerry Tillery, Noah Fant, and then like the tackles, Andre Dillard and Jawan Taylor. We'll see, man. We'll see. I really don't know where they're going with this because thing is, the Falcons don't really have any glaring needs, and especially they don't have any glaring needs at a position. Oh, you know what, dude? Yeah. If I was picking, I forgot this guy was even available. If I was picking, I'd pick Brian Burns. Like, I would have run that pick in. So maybe that's why the pick was in so fast, because they were like, oh my God, Brian Burns fell to us. We've got to take this guy. So Brian Burns would be like the best pick to me. He'd be perfect for them.
All right.
Brian, yeah. Now that I realize, like, oh my God, Brian Burns is still available. No one's taken him yet because edge rushers are just randomly fucking falling their asses off out of this draft. Brian Burns is such an easy pick here if they're smart, which they've proven not to be in the last 2 years, so I'm not going to count on it.
All right, well, let's see. Falcon selection coming up here. And Goodell or Boudell.
Boo!
Oh, I hate your face.
We know what year it is, tool.
Wow.
Chris Lynch. Okay, that's a good pick. I like that pick. That's a good pick.
Okay. All right.
I don't hate that pick at all. Like, yeah, that's a good player. In my first mock draft that I made like 3 weeks ago, I actually had this exact pick in it. I actually had the Falcons taking Lindstrom at 14. So that's a good pick. I like it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I actually didn't even think, because again, in my most recent mock draft, I had Lindstrom going 8th overall to the Lions. So I forgot that he was available.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like the offensive equivalent to Brian Burns almost, in the way that he's like really, really good. And I had him going higher than this, and I forgot that he was even available because he shouldn't have been.
Right. Okay.
The Falcons just had like an embarrassment of riches fall in their lap, and they just had to make a pick.
Right. Okay. I hear you. So, did I just see who's picking next? Is that the Redskins?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's Washington. Yeah.
Washington Redskins. So what do they need? How could they?
Hell, I've been saying his name now. Noah Fant would be perfect there. They could use edge rush help. Brian Burns would work. It's gotten to that point in the draft where there are so many guys that are falling and so many guys that are available that I think would make sense of this pick. That if I were to list everyone that I would like or think would make sense of this pick, I would just be here all day, because there are going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys that I could possibly see them taking and making sense that it's just not worth me listing all of them. As far as just what I would do, I would probably go with Noah Fant, the tight end. That's my 5th elite player in this class. And then Brian Burns is the other one. And if they feel like they need offensive tackle help, again, they could go with Lindstrom or Jawan Taylor, like I thought the Falcons would. So we'll see, man. We'll see. There's a lot of options coming up here. And Washington is just kind of one of those teams where they have needs, but they have needs at positions that are deep in this class. So you can't really say they have to spend a first-round pick on that position. So you just never really know.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. This has been a very interesting draft. Believe it or not, I feel like the Falcons have had one of the top 5 or so best picks in this draft, which is really sad, because it was just sure, that's not bad. That is what qualifies for a top 5 best pick in the draft so far. That's how bad this draft's been so far.
All right, well, let's see how this goes.
Oh God, I'm almost scared to know how this is gonna go, because the thing is, you know what, they might even take the quarterback. They might even go with Dwayne Haskins, because there was a big old rumor that came out that the Redskins owner had basically taken over the draft, and he was going to be making the calls, and it was going to be him making the pick here at 15. And there was even a rumor that he wanted to trade up to get a higher pick. But yeah, so we'll see. It wouldn't surprise me if it ended up being Dwayne Haskins, and I would probably giggle at that, but we'll see.
All right, well, we shall see indeed. Let's get back here. Let me see if the chat said anything.
Yes, sir, we will see.
Oh, Ella was watching Endgame. Well, Ella has her priorities straight. I can't fault her for that.
Absolutely, yeah, I don't blame her at all.
And Mark said he's leaving in a half an hour to see it at 10. Hey, everybody, no spoilers, obviously, but outside of that, I hope everybody has a great experience with Endgame. Such a long and beauteous fucking arc, 10 years. So get everything you want out of it. And, yeah, we'll be watching that soon enough ourselves. So let's see here. Yeah, Redskins still on the clock.
Yeah, they're really not sure what to do with this pick. And it's probably because their fucking owner is no, we have to do this. And then the coach is no, but we need this. And the owner's just no, fuck you. It's my call.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking Dan Snyder's old white ass.
Will they ever not get in their own way? Of course not.
I think the 3 words that I can say that will most resonate with our fellow Redskins fans here are fuck Dan Snyder.
Let's see. Yeah, they're taking their sweet time, man. We're already at pick 15, though.
Yeah, we are. We're a whole, not quite halfway through the draft, and we're almost 2 hours into it. So I told you we'd go to midnight, brother, didn't I?
Yeah, you did say. You did say that was going to
happen. I certainly did.
Surprised, though, because unless I've checked out at certain points, which is totally possible, we've only had 1 trade so far, and that was the Steelers trading up from 20 to 10.
Yep, that's correct. That is correct. That's the only trade that we've had so far, which is definitely rare, because there have been an average of 6 in the first round every year going back to 2016.
Yeah, so
there were 7. There were 7 in 2016, then 6 in 2017, and then 5 last year. So either we're going to continue to average 6, or it's going to keep decreasing, and we're going to only have 4 this year. We'll see. I do expect at least 1 or 2 trades of late first round teams trading out of the first round completely to really high pick second round teams, because the advantage to picking in the first round, even if it's just the difference between the 33rd and the 32nd overall pick, the difference between the second round and the first round is if you pick a player in the first round, you get an opportunity to extend them an extra year past the normal rookie contract for a reduced price.
Okay.
So that fifth year option, and there the pick is in. That 5th year option is a big reason why a lot of teams want to trade into the end of the first round, so that they can potentially take a quarterback or like a high price position player and get them for that 5th year for a lower price.
All right. Well, I'm curious who the Redskins have selected here.
Yep. 15th pick. Here we go. Yep, there it is. Oh my God, Washington. I'm so sorry. Wow. Dude, the Eagles and Cowboys are finna run the NFC East for the next decade.
Wow. We've already talked about like why this pick was rough, so I guess we'll just wait for the next team here.
Yeah. That's a Dan Snyder special right there. I wonder if the coaches or the GM were able to just talk him down as far as trading up, and they were just lucky, quote unquote lucky, to have him fall into their laps at 15. But like everyone's like up and cheering, but in like 2 or 3 years, they're gonna have to be picking another quarterback first. So yeah.
And now, who's team 6 are going to be pick 16 here?
Carolina Panthers.
Carolina Panthers, a Falcons division rival there,
as
well as Tampa Bay, who already had their pick. Yep. So
New Orleans picks much later. I think they pick like 28th or something like that.
Yeah, well, fuck you, New Orleans.
Oh man. I'm still laughing at the fucking Daniel Jones pick.
Man, that has just sustained you.
Oh, it's just so dumb, but it's also just so quintessential Dave Gettleman. That's the Giants GM, and that's just so fucking him. Of course, Dave Gettleman picks the big, strong-armed white quarterback that's not an actual good quarterback because he's big and strong-armed and white. And like, oh my God. And of course, like, and the funniest thing too is that Gettleman has been putting out little blurbs in the media about, like, there was someone that asked, what do you think of the Kansas City quarterback evaluation and quarterback development style, where they had Patrick Mahomes sit for almost his entire rookie season and then he started in year 2? And he replied to that with, I kind of like the Green Bay Packers route of developing quarterbacks. They let Aaron Rodgers sit for 3 years behind Brett Favre, and he ended up being one of the best quarterbacks in the league. So he's been almost planting the seed that he was going to pick a really shitty quarterback with the raw tools and just let him sit behind the also shitty now Eli Manning for a year or 2, or maybe even 3 if he really sticks to the Green Bay model. And he finally pulled the trigger. And like, the problem is Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes were fucking elite college football quarterbacks. Daniel Jones was fucking garbage in college.
Oh, man.
I'm so sorry to any Redskins and Giants fans. You deserve better.
That's kind of a rough go there.
Oh, no, Super Blue, you seem to forget that Carson Wentz is coming back this year healthy. I'm not saying the Eagles are definitely winning the NFC East, but it's a 2-team race between them and Dallas.
Oh, Ella's here. Well, welcome, Ella.
She's actually, she's excited about Haskins because she knows that he's been hyped a lot, but she wasn't here to hear me talk about all of his red flags, unfortunately.
Well, then maybe we all won here. Maybe we need to let her have this.
Yeah. Well, she's not a Skins fan. She's a Bucks fan. And the Bucks had one of my favorite picks too, the Devin White pick. I loved that pick.
Yeah. And now we're getting the breakdown here. NFL comparison. As the oh my god.
Dwayne Haskins and Dan Marino. Oh wow, they're really reaching on this one, aren't they? I just want to let everyone know that Dwayne Haskins in college played a grand total. Now that's his grand total of 22 games, right? He played 22 games in college total.
Okay.
Dan Marino literally doubled that. Dan Marino played 48 games in college.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he played 48 games in college, and here's the real kicker. Dwayne Haskins had an amazing season. One amazing season, right? 2018, Ohio State. He was incredible. You can't deny how amazing he was in that 1 year. But I can't emphasize enough that it was 1 year, okay?
Right.
He was really good in 1 year. Dan Marino, on the other hand, played from 1979 to 1982. And in 1981, 95th percentile. 1979, 91st percentile. 1980, 79th percentile. And then in 1982, I actually have to pull it up because it's in a separate spreadsheet, 78th percentile. So he had 2 above 90th percentile seasons and 2 almost 80th percentile seasons. Dwayne Haskins had 1 above 90th percentile season, and that's it. That's his entire college resume.
Wow. What a bust.
And like the lack of experience is also a big red flag. So
right.
A vast majority of successful NFL quarterbacks played at least 35 games in college. And like I said, Haskins is at 22. So
oof.
I feel bad. Oh, the Panthers got Brian Burns. Why didn't you say anything? The Panthers got Brian Burns.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I got so engrossed in the conversation.
That's another one of my guys, though. Good job, Carolina. I am impressed by your faces.
Oh, wow. And
Good
we got
pick for the Panthers.
We got the New York Giants on the clock.
We sure do.
Didn't you say Mets was a Giants fan, or no? Am I getting
that wrong? So Mets. I'm so sorry, bud. You deserve better.
Does he though? He seems to be getting a little bit violent. I don't think he's really liked how the Giants draft has gone here.
Oh man, it's pretty brutal, man. It's pretty brutal.
Yeah, unlike Boudel. Well, actually, not as much as Boudel's face. That's what I meant to say. I'm glad I caught myself in time.
I gotta look at Carolina's situation. Yeah. Bruce Irvin falling to them was perfect. Because like when I was making my mock draft, I would have loved to get them an edge rusher, but all the good ones were already gone by the time they picked. So I had to go to a different position. I ended up taking I think that they ended up getting Jonah Williams in my mock, but that's just because there weren't any edge rushers left. And in this actual real life situation, Brian Burns is right there, and he's like such an obvious pick. So yeah, great pick, Carolina.
All right.
Obviously not my favorite pick of the entire draft by any means, but still a very good pick in my opinion. One of the very few picks that I would give an A grade to in this class so far. Like the A grades that I've given out have been Kyler Murray, 1st overall, Devin White, 5th overall to Tampa Bay, Ella, Ed Oliver, 9th overall to Buffalo, Devin Bush, 10th overall to Pittsburgh, and now Brian Burns, 16th overall to Carolina. So that's 5, I believe. Yeah, that's 5 A's that I've given out.
All right.
5 A's, but only 3 B's. So everyone else was every other pick has either been average or worse.
Well, we'll see if the draft can pick up here. Again, we got the Giants on the clock.
Oh, man. Yeah, my pick grades so far have gone A, D, D, C, A, F, B, C, A, B, F, F, B, C, A.
All right.
Lots of Fs. Lots of Fs. Lots of teams are failing hard tonight.
Well, we'll see if.
Oh, Mets! You're adorable, my friend. You're adorable. Come on, G-Man. Don't continue doing what you've done all offseason and fucking everything up.
Oh.
This is the Odell Beckham Jr. pick, by the way. This is the pick that they traded away to get Odell Beckham. Or actually, this is the pick that they got in exchange for Odell Beckham Jr. this year.
Okay.
So good fucking luck replacing that value. I'm just straight up saying there is not a wide receiver in this class who is anywhere close to Odell Beckham Jr. Not a one. No one is going to touch OBJ in their career.
Well, the pick is in for the Giants.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's right. They traded Olivier Vernon to the Browns this year, too. Oh, my God, Giants. Jesus Christ. What a joke of a franchise. I feel so bad for their fan base. Fucking Gettleman is running them into the ground. This is a team that had a bad enough record to pick 6th overall this year, and I expect them to be even worse and picking top 5 next year, straight up.
Oh, shit, man. Christ.
Oh man, I mean, right tackle, right? They're gonna go like fucking Jawan Taylor or like Caleb McGarry here or something like that. They gotta go right tackle. They're building the trenches, brother.
Well, let's see if that works out for them.
They gotta give Saquon Barkley bigger lanes to run through so he can just get tackled after 4 yards instead of 3.
Ella, I want to go to New York and give Giants fans hugs.
I know, Ella. We should do it together. All of us, the whole group here. We need to charter a plane and get flown out to New York and just find Giants fans on the street. Just look for anyone wearing Giants memorabilia and just walk up to them and be like, hey, do you need a hug?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to tag along just to laugh first, and then it could just be nothing but hugs.
Oh, man. Oh, New York Giant is here. I'm so sorry, bud.
Oh, my God.
You really do deserve better, man. Fuck Dave Gettleman. Yeah, Super Blue 2. Give your energy to all the Redskins and Giants fans to survive the 2019 season and the 2020 season, since they're not going to give up on their first-round quarterbacks that quickly. Although, I don't know, the Cardinals sure did give up on Josh Rosen quickly, so maybe that'll start a new trend of teams being willing to give up on shitty rookie quarterbacks quickly. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. It's like, listen, we had enough of your shit. Either produce or sit on the fucking bench.
I mean, if the Giants end up with the first overall pick next year directly because Daniel Jones was ass, and he's going to be if he gets a chance to play. So it really just comes down to, like, will he see the field? If yes, he's ass. If no, he doesn't get a chance to prove how ass he is. Next year, they're going to be picking first overall, and if he did get the opportunity and prove how ass he was, they might still go Justin Herbert first overall just because of how ass Daniel Jones is.
All right, Giants selection. Let's get ready to either laugh or be apathetic.
No, I don't think this one's going to be too bad. Unless it's like a running back. That would be hilarious. It'll be O-line, though, I think. Or maybe Montez Sweat. Montez Sweat would be a good pick here. I actually had him going 6th overall to them. Okay, come on. Enough of the pomp and circumstance. Can we please get to the actual pick? Boo, Dell.
Yeah, fall off the stage. Entertain me with your suffering.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. New York Giants select.
Well, it was a laughing pick. I knew it.
That's Dave Gettleman for you. Oh, the Giants get an F. I don't care. This is an F across the board. This is the worst draft I think I've ever witnessed live in my life.
Mets just used the facepalm emoji for whatever.
They took the nose tackle. Of course they did. How did I not predict this? It's such a Gettleman move. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh man, dude.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. This is too good for words. Like, dude, if you would have told me yesterday that the Giants picks at 6 and 17 would have been Daniel Jones and Dexter Lawrence, I would have laughed in your face even then. Oh my God. Oh, that is too good. That is oh, I want to inject this feeling into my fucking veins and live off of it. Oh my God.
Sean Carpenter, that was my oof.
Oh, yeah, he said oof earlier in between Mets saying Gettleman must die and Ellis saying, man, I think Rosen needs a hug. Sean said oof. And then later on, when we reacted, he was like, yeah, that was what my oof was for.
Yeah, you got to get those hashtags actually out on Twitter. Hashtag die Gettleman die. Hashtag out Gettleman now.
So it's like, believe they actually went with Dexter Lawrence.
So is Gettleman like Boudel levels of bad, or just
dude? Gettleman is so much worse than Boudel. Oh, there he is. Giant fan just said he's no longer a Giant fan. Oh no, you gotta change. Well, dude, okay. You said bye, but I hope you're still here to hear this. When you're coming back, we need to at least know who you are. So next time you come into chat here with us, let us know, hey guys, formerly New York Giant here, so that we at least know who you are if you're gonna change your name.
All right, yeah, that's the deal.
Oh my God. Oh my God. John, what are we doing?
What are you doing? I'm functioning.
I'm dying. Oh my God. Okay, so you know how I've been preaching all night about how interior, and this is this is perfect for David Gettleman. Of course Dave Gettleman would do this, because I've been preaching all night about how interior defensive line is the fourth least valuable position in the NFL, only ahead of running back, who Gettleman took second overall last year, kicker and punter. So, of course, the guy that doesn't believe in positional value would take the fucking nose tackle 17th overall. Oh my God. I can't, John. We need to call it. I can't keep this up. This draft is far too entertaining for my own good.
That wasn't serious though, right? We're still going to be giving coverage.
Oh no, we're going to finish it out, but I don't know if I'll survive.
You better fucking survive. We're watching Infinity War after this.
Just fucking snap me, fam. Just fucking snap me.
Viking select.
Oh, please be offensive line.
Garrett Bradbury.
Good pick. I mean, not great, but good enough.
You know, I would love. I wait. First of all, if there was ever a good time for the Social Security system to collapse, it's right when Goodell's going to be ready to collect his fucking old ass. Like, just when he's ready to cash in, be like, I led the NFL, now I can just coast on this. Just bam, fucking nothing for that asshole. But secondly, I would really love to be a fly on the wall for what these players actually think based on where they're going. Because I know there have been some genuinely happy players. You know, I got to compete here.
Dude, I see where you're coming from, but can I just say, if you're Dexter Lawrence, you're fucking ecstatic, because I guarantee you, no other team in the league had him ranked above like the third round.
Okay. Oh, man. But yeah, like, I just imagine some of those players being like, fuck, I really didn't want to go there. Wasn't that pretty much like Johnny Manziel with the Cleveland Browns? Because I never heard like anything.
No, you know what's funny though is there actually have been instances in the past of players refusing to play for the team that drafted them and forcing them to trade them.
Oh wow, I didn't even know that.
Dude, Eli Manning did that. Eli Manning was originally drafted by the San Diego Chargers back in 2004. But he said before the draft that he wouldn't play for the Chargers, and he continued his stance. He refused to play for them. So they ended up having to trade him to the Giants for their first round pick and a little bit of extra stuff in order for him to actually be on the field. So that's why he's been a Giant his entire career. He was actually originally drafted by the Chargers.
Wow.
John Elway was the same way. He was originally drafted by the Colts, I believe, and he demanded to be traded. He ended up on the Broncos, and he was there for his whole career. So, yeah, man, it's happened. It has happened in the past, usually with fucking diva-ass quarterback prospects, but it has happened.
All right.
Oh, my God.
I should have figured, given that it was football, like that there would be a precedent, but like...
Oh, I'm sorry. Daniel Jones and Dexter Lawrence. What a dynamic duo. Do you remember last year? Because there was a quarterback prospect last year named Josh Allen. I know that's confusing because there's a Josh Allen this year, but there was a quarterback last year named Josh Allen. He went 7th overall, and that was like one of the first bad, like I laughed at that pick when it happened. Do you remember that at all?
No.
Okay, so the whole thing with Josh Allen last year was that like he was this big, freaky, athletic quarterback with like generational arm talent, like legitimately one of the strongest arms we've ever seen come out of college ever. And that's not even exactly like he's got a more like he's got a stronger arm than Patrick Mahomes, and you know who Patrick Mahomes is and how ridiculous he is. So like Allen's arm is ridiculous, and he's this big, thick, like athletic kid, but he was just never a good quarterback in college. Daniel Jones is a worse quarterback than Josh Allen. Daniel Jones had worse college stats. Daniel Jones had worse high school stats. Daniel Jones is less athletic, less talented. Daniel Jones is worse than Josh Allen in every conceivable way, and he still went a fucking pick higher. He went 6th overall when Josh Allen went 7th last year.
We got Cleveland Brown in chat. Hey guys, you know who it is, do we?
Okay, there. Hey, that you know what? That makes perfect sense. You follow your boy. You follow OBJ to Cleveland. That's what I'm talking about. That's right. Yeah, you follow the good team that's actually getting behind analytics and making good decisions. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And we've got Tennessee Titans.
God, the Titans. I can't wait to read what Evan Silva has to say about the Giants draft. Like, you know how you live for Vosh tearing down PragerU? Yeah. I live for, oh God, his name just slipped my mind. Evan Silva. I live for Evan Silva tearing down the awful Giants decision-making over the last few months. I live for that shit. Like, him and Chris Harris, or not Chris Harris, Warren Sharp. Him and Warren Sharp both. They talk about how ridiculous and stupid the Giants' decision making has been, and they put it in such an eloquent way, and they back it up with numbers and proof, and it is the most beautiful thing ever. I love it.
All right, sounds right at your speed too. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Giants traded Odell and my fandom to the Browns. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Get behind Baker Mayfield. 2019 NFL MVP, Baker Mayfield. That's right. I'm calling my shot.
I did not expect them to recover like that quickly because once originally known as New York, the artist formerly known as New York Giant was like, bye. And I didn't know they were going to come back. And now they're already debuting as Cleveland Brown.
Yeah, I love it though.
Saucy. I like it. Yeah, I dig it too. We're all digging
it. Yeah, Mark. I got you, brother. I've got to remember that Mark is a Chicago Bears fan now.
All right. Cool learning about the fandoms of everybody. I always like that aspect.
Tennessee Titans pick is in. I don't really know. Maybe Dalton Risner. I'm going to say Dalton Risner to Tennessee. I think that was actually the pick that I gave them in my latest mock. It might have been. I don't know. Might have been someone else. Who? Maybe Cody? No. I think it was Dalton Risner, actually. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I think it was Cody Ford. It might have been Cody Ford. It was one of those two guys. Either Dalton Risner or Cody Ford. But yeah, O-line right here is the pick. Or edge rusher. I mean, Montez Sweat's still available. They still run a 3-4. That makes sense too. Whew, man. This draft.
Again with the pomp and circumstance. See, this is what I don't like about the draft, because I guarantee you could shave a few minutes off if you cut out this bullshit.
Mets just be like, screw this draft. I'm kidding.
Mark Jones said, going to be leaving for Endgame shortly. Tell me if the Bears do anything good. Well, Mark, you are in the Discord, so I'm sure Ashton will like update you. You guys can like deconstruct that.
I already mentioned that. Yeah, he's a Bears fan, but yeah, the Titans. God, why is Noah Fant falling this far? What the hell? You know what? I wonder if the Broncos are going to take Noah Fant. I wonder if the Broncos are going to take. It's either going to be a DB like Greedy Williams or someone like that, or it's going to be Noah Fant. Like Noah Fant is the last elite player left on my board. I really thought it would end up being Brian Burns, but it ended up being Noah Fant. And you know what? Andre Dillard is still available too. What in the world is up with these players falling? I don't get it, man.
Yeah, let's. I don't know, man. It's just been a crazy draft just based on your reactions alone.
I feel like this draft is like regressing the NFL a decade. It's like,
wow.
It's so bad. Like Jeffrey Simmons had like 3 or 4 sacks his entire college career.
Oof.
I love when you oof for me. It's so good.
Yeah, that's just been the phrase of the draft, guys.
But I don't know if Ella's still here, but at least the Bucks got a really good player. That should make her happy. The Bucks got probably one of my favorite picks in this entire draft so far, I would say. God. Fucking Titans, man. What you doing, baby?
Oh, Jeffrey Simmons. Okay.
Yeah.
I tabbed out because of the pop and circumstance. Like, did you even make your pick? Like, come on, motherfucker. What the hell?
Every team wants to find their new Aaron Donald, but there is no Aaron Donald in this class. Not even Quinnen Williams, who went 3rd overall. He is not going to be as much of a contributor as Aaron Donald. He's not going to be as valuable as Aaron Donald. Everyone's like, oh, if we could just get an Aaron Donald on our team, but there isn't another Aaron Donald in the league, and there hasn't been one in decades. He's a generational talent. Like, you're not going to find another one in any given draft class. Like, he was a fucking rare talent. Like, those guys come around maybe like 2 every like 15, 20 years. Seriously.
Right.
Like right now, there are 2 of that type of player in the league, and one of them has been like dealing with constant injuries since like 2016, and that's JJ Watt. And the other one is the original himself, Aaron Donald, and he's on a fucking tear. And yet, like, you can't win games with one guy. That's the thing, is like, Aaron Donald is the elite of the elite. He is hands down the best player in really in the entire league. If you just look at who the best player is, being like the biggest separation from themselves and the rest of the pack. And it's still like the Rams didn't win games because Aaron Donald. The Rams won games because offense and coverage and like there are so many other elements of it that go into it.
Right.
And Aaron Donald, like, he contributes. I'm not trying to say he doesn't contribute to their winning, but he is worth maybe like a win or 2 a year. Whereas like a quarterback is worth like 7 or 8 wins a year. And like having good secondary play is worth like 3 or 4 wins. Like there's so many more positions that are more valuable than one defensive lineman. And again, I can't emphasize enough. Not every decent interior defensive line prospect is Aaron fucking Donald. He is special. He is unique. He is one of a kind. There's like, we had a guy even show up earlier, Chris Dolman. There hasn't been another player like Chris Dolman since Chris Dolman until Aaron Donald came around. And Chris Dolman made his money in the fucking 80s. That's how rare that type of player is.
Damn.
And now teams are just like, oh, we need to pick defensive tackles because we need to find our version of Aaron Donald. Dumbasses.
So, now you can take this opportunity to tell us how you really feel.
Thanks, bud.
Denver Broncos still on the clock. And I know it's the Broncos this time because they don't have a B for their logo. Trying to swerve me, smart motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're totally trying to mess you up, man. What are you going to do about it?
Probably nothing. I have no talent. And
You don't need talent to do something about it, Gall. Do you know what I think the most underwhelming pick has been? Is fucking Green Bay taking Rashawn Gary 12. Like,
okay.
fucking why?
They don't know.
I'm not even mildly whelmed by that pick. It's like awful. I'm glad I gave their asses an F. They deserved it. They earned that F, man. They worked hard for it.
Well, fuck. Hope they're proud of it. Put it all up on the fridge. Oh, fuck.
Speaking of Fs, by the way, the reason that I'm able to keep track of all my draft grades is because in the NFL Draft Discord, they have a channel called Pick Selections where it's only eligible for one or two. Basically, it's only eligible for admins to comment in there, which they just aren't because they've already talked to each other and agreed that they wouldn't. But then they have a bot that's in there posting the pick and then giving reaction letters A, B, C, D, F. And people are choosing to react to the letter that they're giving the grade to that pick. So, like, with the first pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Kyler Murray, QB, Oklahoma, A, B, D, C, E, or A, B, C, D, F. I picked A, but there are, like, it's 26 A's, 67 B's, 32 C's, 9 D's, 39 F's. So, like, that just gives you an idea of, like, what people think of that pick, right?
Right, okay.
And if I just look at the number of F's right now, the only pick with one F is Ed Oliver to the Bills at 9th overall. Now, with two F's, we've got Quinnen Williams to the Jets, 3rd overall. And we've got Dwayne Haskins to the Redskins, 15th overall. And that's it, right?
All right.
And then, I think we might be getting a Broncos. Maybe not. But then with 3 F's, we've got Garrett Bradbury to the Vikings. And I think that's it. Oh, and Devin White to the Bucks. So, like, these are, like, all picks that most people consider to just be kind of good picks, like, just good job teams. Do you want to know what pick had, like, let me put it this way, actually. There are 3 picks with double-digit or more F's. Would you like to guess them?
Nah, brother, just give them to me. Who we got?
Okay, so Kyler Murray, 1st overall, has 39 F's. Cleveland Farrell, who I told you was like my 9th ranked edge rusher, at 4th overall has 39 F's. So the top, the 2nd and 3rd place have 39 F's each. The most F's, though, Daniel Jones, 6th overall to the Giants, 125 F's.
Damn.
He's also, I want to say, the only pick so far with more F's than any other grade. Because even like Kyler Murray has more B's than F's. And then Cleveland Farrell has more C's and D's than F's. Daniel Jones has more F's than any other grade by a wide margin. And he also has more F's than any other player by a wide margin.
Right, okay.
My stream is freezing up.
Yeah, mine too.
I'm going to refresh, I guess. Maybe they changed the stream.
We still got Denver on the clock, but I feel like they should.
No, yeah, that's the same. It keeps showing the same fucking thing.
I thought so, yeah, because I'm like, they should have less time on the clock than that. Like,
yeah. I guess we're gonna have to find another stream, unfortunately.
All right.
Okay, I think I just got a new stream for us. Send it to you on Facebook.
All right, I will be a moment, good sir.
There you go.
Thank you.
We missed a pick, I think. Broncos, I think, made their pick, and we just weren't here to see it.
All right, if somebody could update us on who the Broncos pick, so we can have Ashton kind of break the pick down. Appreciate it.
either.
Oh, it was Font.
Noah Fant.
Yeah, Noah Fant. Excuse me. It was Noah Fant.
Well, good for them. It's a good pick in my opinion.
All right.
Okay, I think we're in business. My stream is now working.
All right. Wait, the one that you just sent, or the other one?
The one that I just sent.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know about the other one, but maybe if this one starts to fail, the other one will get its shit together and we'll be able to go back to it. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm
But
very
it's higher quality though, so I'm going to stick on this one as long as I can, unless it gives me a reason not to.
right.
But yeah, this it was a great pick for the Broncos. That was my last elite player. I mean, really, I can't even say that because I was even talking about earlier how like I would consider Andre Dillard an elite player. So that's like an eighth, like 7 and 8 would be Dillard and Lindstrom. So 7 of my 8 players have gone in the top 20. And whoever gets Lindstrom is going to be very happy. And it might even be the Seahawks who are picking next. We'll see. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, man. I'm a little disappointed in the NFL, man. And really to say a little is almost an understatement just because I just expected them to do better. Oh, fucking well, I guess.
Indeed.
Oh, the Seahawks traded back as predicted.
Damn.
Yeah, I knew they were going to trade back. That's what Seattle does. Seattle just fucking trades back. They're just like, you know what? You like this first round pick? Yeah, we don't. You can have it. Give us something else. So the Packers just traded up. Packers traded up to 21, and you can see there the Packers are on the clock.
All right.
Yep.
Wasn't Lindstrom
The Seahawks are now going to have back-to-back picks because the Seahawks already had the 29th pick. So the Green Bay Packers traded up from 30. So the Seahawks now have picks 29 and 30, but the Green Bay Packers now have pick 21 because they traded up to get the Seahawks pick.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Sean Lindstrom was already drafted. He went to the Falcons at 14. It was Andre Dillard that hasn't been drafted. That was the 8th elite player that I'm surprised hasn't been taken yet. I don't think Green Bay will take them. I wonder if Green Bay is going to go for a wide receiver here. I don't think they would go N'Keal Harry. I don't think they would go Marquise Brown either. I really don't know what Green Bay's doing here. I don't know who they traded up for. I'm not confident at all. Because like they don't really need that much help anywhere. Maybe like no, but they just got Rashawn Gary. So yeah, I really don't know what they're doing here. I don't know who they traded up for. It just doesn't make sense to me. So this is going to be like a wait and see kind of situation for me because I have no clue. They went from 21 to 30, and all they got in return was 2 4th-round picks. They're just like, you know what, guys? Yeah, fuck this pick. We don't want it. Give us anything. We don't give a shit. We don't even need that good of compensation. We'll take anything at this point. Just let us trade back, please. We don't want to have to pay this player. Jeez.
Yeah. Ew. Money.
Oh man, I'm really curious who the Packers pick here, though. I really like. I thought they would want Fant, which is why like the Broncos taking him was like, oh well, why the fuck are the Packers trading up now after the Broncos just took him? But yeah, I mean, maybe they're gonna do like maybe like Dawson Knox, the tight end. Like, if we're gonna get like a tight end run or something like that. Who picks 22nd? Baltimore? This might be N'Keal Harry. I don't know. Did Green Bay just leapfrog Baltimore for N'Keal Harry? That'd be a really curious decision. They need a wide receiver opposite Devontae Adams, so I'm not writing it off. That'd be interesting, though. That would absolutely fuck Baltimore. That'd be really unfortunate for the Ravens.
Oh, I don't want to see that happen to Abel.
Well, if the Packers take N'Keal Harry here, oof for the for the Ravens.
Oh, all right, Abel, we got to get through this.
Is Abel even still here?
I would hope so.
Here we go. Yes, they have. 19 NFL draft. The Green Bay Packers select. Who? Wait. Okay. What? This is the biggest what since Cleveland Farrell went 4th overall to me.
Oh, man.
Fucking what? Darnell Savage Jr.? Literally who? I mean, don't get me wrong. I had him ranked. It's not like I don't know who he is, but like, why? You go Darnell Savage Jr. over Juan Thornhill, over Amani Hooker, over Saquon Hampton, over Nasir Adderley. Like, what? I don't understand the way the world works.
I'm sure.
Oh, the Eagles acquired the 22nd overall pick from the Ravens. We've got trades happening, brother.
Oh, that's awesome.
The Ravens are not on the clock. The Philadelphia Eagles are now.
Interesting. All right, this draft rolls along. NFL Draft 2019, brought to you by Oof.
Yes. The Eagles went from 25 to 22. They gave up a 4th round pick and a 6th round pick to do it.
All right.
Oh my God. Yeah, there you go, Abel. The Ravens are doing okay. Now just hope they don't pick another 25-year-old tight end in the first round like they did last year. There's your oof for the day, John.
Like I said, brought to you by Oof. Do better, Chief.
Yeah, they did just trade behind Oakland, though, so they're probably not going to get Marquise Brown. I expect Oakland to go Marquise Brown. Although they might just decide to pass on him at 24 in hopes of getting him at 27. I don't know. Maybe Baltimore being sandwiched in between those two Oakland picks might make them change their process a little bit and decide to go Marquise Brown 24th overall so they can get a player that they don't fear losing to Baltimore 27th overall. That would make sense. I think I sent Julian Love their way. I wonder if the Eagles traded up for Byron Murphy, though. I'd be curious because they need an outside corner. Who did I give them in my mock? I think I might have even given them Julian Love, didn't I? Let's see. 25th Eagles, Justin Lane, but that was after Julian Love had already been taken. So I wonder if they traded up to get Julian Love. Interesting. Julian Love would make a lot of sense to Philadelphia here, actually. I really like Julian Love. He's a good player. I am quite high on Julian Love.
As Sean noted, we got 10 picks left. The countdown begins here.
After this one, yeah. We just had one, you goofball!
What happened now?
This jackass that's talking just said we haven't had a safety come off the board yet. What the fuck do you call Darnell Savage Jr. just went 21st overall?
Yeah, that just happened. Fucking suck.
Oh my God. Oh.
And you get an oof, and you get an oof, and you get an oof. Damn, Chief.
Stop being my favorite.
I mean, I'm not saying these guys should just have a percentage.
Oh, no, Eagles, don't do it, baby. Don't take Josh Jacobs, please. Don't take Josh Jacobs. You know better. You know running backs aren't valuable. You know better than this, Eagles. Don't do it. I believe in you. I believe in your power of analytics. Oh, God, trust the numbers, please.
The way you said don't do it, baby, I'm just imagining Eagles fans being like, look what they did to my boy.
They massacred him. Oh, no. They're going to take Josh Jacobs, John. No, Eagles, I believed in you. You were the chosen one. Ah.
Yeah, I guess not every team wants to be a dynasty.
Oh, man.
Oh my God, you were supposed to oil your hip before you came back out here. Move faster, Christ.
There he is. There he is. I see him.
A snail would make a better commissioner than your funk ass.
We know. We're watching it on television. Who is it? Good for you, Eagles fans. Yeah. That's the last elite player right there. All 8 of them went to top 22. Good for you, Eagles. Yeah, that's a good pick right there. Oh, that is such a 180 from what I thought it was going to be. Oh, what a pick. Oh, what a pick. That gets an A. Strong A.
Abel saying, oh man, I hope the Ravens don't draft Jacobs.
No, I think they got Mark Ingram though. I don't think they would do that. They're not going to just have an all Alabama backfield. That'd be dumb.
I mean, given the precedent of this draft, apparently dumb is
Yeah, I gotta stop giving teams the benefit of the doubt. I really do. It's sad. All right, Andre. Good for you. Good for the Eagles. Good for him. Dude, they just got the best tackle in this class, 22nd overall. Good God. What a steal. What a steal, Eagles. Congratulations on that pick. You're right, Abel. I do. You know what, though, Abel? You know what, though? The Ravens don't even have the most Alabama players on their team in the NFL, though the Redskins do. Ravens are like second, I think, but the Redskins have the most Bama players. Maybe they're going to try and draft another one here to make sure that they have the most. Be like, oh, Washington thinks they can outdo us? Fuck yourselves.
Oh, man. What a draft this has been.
I know. Right, though.
So full of whimsy and failure.
Mostly failure, though.
Yeah, totally. They should probably all kill themselves.
Oh. Yikers.
That's your thing to my funny bone.
Oh, man. Ooh.
Ha!
I didn't even have an F in there. That was just like an exhale.
Yeah, exhale well. Suck it good and then exhale well. All right. Abel, I hate that you might be right. Dude, I am just getting delirious here. Sean Carpenter, yeah, draft in chokehold quotes.
I don't get it. Why? What?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Explain the joke, please. Por favor.
I'm just reporting. Oh my God.
I was talking to Sean.
Well, you better have been, because this isn't even an appropriate shirt to hide in. God.
What do you mean? What's wrong with your shirt?
Well, I'm just saying, like, I can't hide my face in this shirt. It would be all
Why not?
Because it would be uncomfortable and shit. God, now you're giving me pressure about not being able to deal with my pressure. God, it's all building on top of each other.
Pressure.
Oh, it's second grade all over again.
Oh, no. I'm bringing out repressed memories. I'm so sorry. You deserve better than me.
Well, my therapist will fucking love you. You just made her fave 5.
Wow.
Ass bag.
No, that makes me a toxic part of your life. That means that she's going to be like, you can't keep hanging out with that asshole.
Well, and I'd be like, no, he's not an asshole. He's just misunderstood. Everybody else is a mark. That's why.
And then she'll just be like, Stockholm Syndrome.
I'd be like, look, you're not wrong, but he wears it really well, okay?
Wow.
You do.
Me.
You do. You do, though. You really do.
Your face does.
Ooh, I like where this is going. Damn, this draft needs to hurry up. We can't lose the mood.
Oh, my God.
So wait, did the Ravens make their pick yet?
No, they haven't. The Texans haven't even made their pick.
What the fuck? Go faster, you fucking geriatrics. Jesus Christ. Like, you're probably not even going to win a Super Bowl. You're putting way too much thought into this. You already sucked. There's nothing you can do.
Dude, they're picking in the 20s. They didn't suck that much.
I mean, listen, man. Okay, so long as the Patriots continue to exist and the other team winning the Super Bowl is just kind of a nice idea. Like we can't think about it too much, but it's a nice idea. Why the side?
Oh,
Uh, what do we got?
I don't know. You don't got to tell me or ask me.
I don't know. Okay, no, the pick is in. Okay.
Yeah, duh. Oh.
So who does Houston pick here? Your face, Sean. Your face, because it's a fucking top prospect. But I'm sure you wanted a serious answer, so let's field it over to Mr. Data over here. Who does Houston pick?
Oh man. Well, I'll tell you who I had them. I had them picking in my mock draft, Dawson Knox, tight end out of Ole Miss, but I don't think they're actually going to do that. I think that they're going to go offensive line here. Probably like Jawan Taylor, maybe Dalton Reisner, though. That could be like a low-key decent pick for them. We'll see. Maybe Cody Ford even. It's like there are a lot of offensive linemen that it's just like it depends on your preference. So, Eddie K.
All right. Houston Texans select.
23rd, here we go. 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 Oh, God. Oh, God. Houston, what are you doing?
Maybe they just took my advice and realized that none of it actually mattered.
Maybe they did. Oh.
I love that I'm the filthiest fucking casual in existence and I'm wreaking havoc. This is amazing.
Stop being so fucking good at being right.
You're pretty much asking me to trade in my Ashton skin, as if. You know how many loot crates I had to get this?
No, why don't you tell me?
Fucking no. Figure it out on your own, weirdo.
Wow.
That was way too defensive for something that actually had no stakes whatsoever. I have fucking problems. I'm benching myself. Oh my god.
Who in the world? Lowe's knows, John. Lowe's knows.
Lowe's knows, huh?
Lowe's knows your face.
Whoa.
But not as well as I do.
Oh, thank God. Oh. So I'm tabbed out of the moment. Who's next on the clock? Do we know who's next on the clock?
Oakland is, 24th overall.
Oh, okay.
It's Oakland, then Baltimore, then Indianapolis, then Oakland again.
All right. So wait a minute, when the fuck are the Ravens picked? Because the Ravens never picked, right? So like,
dude, I said Baltimore at 25.
Oh, sorry.
It's Oakland, then Baltimore. That's the Ravens. Then Indianapolis, then Oakland.
I guess because you went by like, that instead of like team names, that kind of threw me off. Okay.
It's okay, bud.
Sean,
You're still the best.
I think I'd hate being in that crowd, honestly. Oh yeah, I'm right there with you, Sean.
Totes my goats.
Ugh.
Oh baby, you got what I need. Still there, bud?
I'm still here, friend. I'm still here.
Wonderful.
Indeed. Let's see here. Hey, well, John is just here for the ride. I love it. You know it, baby.
That's how it be.
Abel, can I just say, I think it's an indictment and a black mark upon the entire league that you have not been drafted yet. I don't know what they're
How
thinking.
dare they? Abel deserves so much fucking better.
He does. Like, Abel deserves better 2019. Actually, no. Abel deserves better. Hashtag.
You know what though? You know what though? I bet it's because the Ravens haven't picked yet, and they knew that they could get him at 25. That's why they traded back. So they're gonna.
Oh my God. Ella's asking you how you feel about Lindstrom. I think you went over it earlier. But
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. He's going to fill in at right guard or maybe even right tackle for the Falcons and be a really good player there, I think.
It's nice that they actually had a nice first pick because I know it hasn't always gone that way the last few years. So
yeah, absolutely. I was their best first round pick since like 2013, maybe, probably. Oh, shut the fuck! I don't need to hear that shit. Did you hear that?
No, I've been having everything on mute the whole time.
Talking about the Patriots have won their 6th Super Bowl. Fuck off.
Nobody needs 6 rings.
Dude. Fucking right, though. Oh, man. I'm feeling pretty good, man. I mean, I know it sounds like I'm yawning, but that's okay. I'm still feeling good.
That's just my face stretching itself.
Yeah, exactly. Weird. I'm just sending more oxygen to my brain so that I can think more.
So, why is your face so fucking excellent? If we could actually talk about something worthwhile for a change.
I mean, listen, man. I am only going to be willing to answer that question when you answer it first.
Oh my God. Well, God, I was going to try and think of a football reference, but I am not running on that gear right now. I'm just all blushy over here. Now I am going to try and hide my face in my shirt. Oh, God, see, this is why it wasn't going to work. I can only cover my nose. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Are you wearing, like, a really tight shirt or something?
I'm just wearing, like, a really short sleeve shirt that, like, I can't really maneuver much. It's not like something I can just, like, pull over it. Plus, wearing headphones also makes it more difficult, so... My God, these fucking douchebags. Well, I happen to think it's this. Well, I think you're wrong, and it's here. It's like, don't you know that Ashton's opinion exists? Like, take a fucking number.
Listen to you.
These fucking frittatas.
I legitimately don't know who Oakland's going to pick here, though.
Come on, Oakland. Don't disappoint us. Or if you do...
Yeah, don't... or do and make it more entertaining, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, like if you do, just go on the whole other side of the spectrum because I love a good giggle fit.
Pick another nose tackle like the fucking Giants. Oh my God, Giants! What are you doing?
Ugh. So, everybody that's been sticking it out with us since the beginning, I just want to take this moment to say that you're the real fucking MVP, and that it's impressive as hell. And, yeah, we just got a little bit further to go now. I want to thank you for picking TwitWow for your 2019 NFL Draft experience. And I'm feeling devastatingly handsome, so I think that's a good way to win it. So, yeah.
Abel's a fucking real G. He said, if I get drafted, I will instantly retire just so I can get the guaranteed money and run. I would die out there. That's right.
Yes. Make your motherfucking money. Yes. Oh my God, and Abel just said your face is the real MVP.
Oh, wow, Raiders. Abel, I have amazing news, dude. The Baltimore Ravens are not picking Josh Jacobs 25th overall. He just went 24th to the Raiders.
Yeah. I knew we were due for a giggle fit. Way to suck, Raiders.
Oh, this is almost like the Rashad Penny pick for the Seahawks last year, except way fucking worse.
And once again, folks, we want to remind everybody that this NFL draft is brought to you by Oof. As you see Josh Jacobs now coming out with the Raiders hat, and you can hear the entire fandom's hopes just die. What do you think?
No. See, that's where you're wrong. Because I happen to know a lot of Raiders fans, and they're going to love this pick. They're just awful and wrong.
And Chief just wanted to know what we think about it, and it's going to be a yikes for us, Chief. So Josh Jacobs now with his jersey. There it is.
You get your money, kiddo. Good on you, Josh. That's right.
Yeah, if I was an NFL player, I'm like, all right, which team do I know is going to give me the fattest fucking contract? I'm going to give minimal fucking effort because fuck that CTE bullshit. And
Yeah, that's right.
And then I'm retiring.
I hope
Saying,
Josh Jacobs makes his millions, gets as few carries as possible under his belt, and retires healthy and happy and fucking rich. Good on you, Joshua.
I'm telling you, that needs to be the next class of like any athlete or performer. I don't care, wrestler, football player, basketball player. Make your fucking money. Don't be stupid trying to get into fights because apparently, fighting on the rink, like in hockey, like apparently that's still a thing. I would think with all the concussion science and everything that's been done that they would curb that a bit, but apparently it's still quite frequent. I don't know if I was a player for any like sport or whatever, or again, even if I was just a performer in general in some kind of industry like wrestling. I'm making my fucking money and I'm bouncing. Like, obviously, you want to be good, but there's got to be a way to do that and to just have a life to enjoy after the fact. Like, I just can't believe that you've got to sacrifice one to do the other. That's nonsense.
Well, John, we're on a bit of a streak. We've got 2 F grades in a row.
All right.
This is only the second time in the first round that we've had 2 consecutive F grades. The first time was the 12th and 13th overall picks when the Packers took Rashawn Gary, and then the Dolphins came back and immediately took Christian Wilkins. And the next pick was a solid pick, but not a great pick. It was Chris Lindstrom for the Falcons. Very good player. I think he's going to be a better guard than tackle, and I think the Falcons need a tackle more than they need a guard, which is why I don't give that an A. I give it a B. But we've now got 2 consecutive F grades, so let's hope the Ravens get their A or B pick here.
All right.
Abel, if it's DK, oh my God. I might actually cry for you live on stream if it's DK Metcalf. Just out of pure empathy and understanding how awful you would feel.
Oh, wow. All right.
Please let it be Nikhil.
We can hope. We can hope. I feel like my only emotional connection to this is that it's Abel, and Abel's beautiful and he deserves all the things. So I'm just sitting here, and the movie's like, now we pray. And it's just like it all comes down to this. Sorry, forgot to mention our co-sponsor was Butterfingers. I'm back though. We're all good.
I don't get it.
Oh, because I accidentally clicked out of this, so I had to reopen the Hangouts. Like,
oh, I didn't know. I legit
didn't know. My joke worked. The problem was your ignorance. Shape up, Ashton. God.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. You deserve better. Please forgive me.
No, I already did because I love you, and this draft is really illuminating to me that I have anger issues. But just don't let it happen again.
Oh, hey guys, let's show old high school clips since there literally aren't enough college clips to show how good he is. He literally didn't get enough opportunities in college to actually show that he was a good player.
Ravens, big time. I'm nervous, bros. I want Harry, but I think they take DK. He's praying to his personal god, John Cena.
Abel, I want you to know that no matter who this pick is, if I laugh, it's not personal. I love you regardless. You're the best. And if I do laugh, I'm sorry if it makes you feel bad.
This is so beautiful. I mean, I don't want it to come to this, but like, damn, at least we're just all taking care of each other.
Good. If it is Nikhil, if it is a good pick, we are hugging virtually.
Hooray! Oh, I'm totally rooting for hugs. Yeah, we got to do this now. It's now or never, fam. Oh, man.
Oh, no.
Pick is in.
Oh God, here we go.
Abel said, "If you laugh, I am pulling a New York Giant." Oof.
He wouldn't trade in his Ravens fandom that quickly.
And then Sean Carpenter's like, Abel's feelings are the top priority. Ashton, he knows. That's why he had like a huge qualified remark before the laughter, which might not even happen.
God, Ravens, please don't make the same mistake as last time. Don't take another Brashad Perriman. Don't take a worse version of Brashad Perriman, please.
Oh, why am I really nervous right now?
All these guys are talking about Marquise Brown, but I don't know. Maybe that'll be who the Ravens pick. We'll see. I won't laugh if it's Marquise Brown because that's not a bad pick. It's just not the optimal pick, but that's okay.
All right, well. Oh, here we go with the 25th pick. There we go.
What?
Well, you said, right? You weren't going to laugh at Marquise Brown, so.
Oh, okay. That's who they. I didn't hear it. You were ahead of me, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Good for Marquise, though. And hey, Abel, Marquise. He's not my number one receiver, but he is a guy that I think is going to be really good. He's my fourth ranked wide receiver right now. It could have been way worse. And yeah, oh God, that's right. Yeah, Sean. He had a Liz Frank injury, so like, oh God, I hope it doesn't affect his career at all. But Liz Frank injuries have been known to literally ruin careers if not handled correctly. So just hope that the injury concern that the Ravens did their due diligence and made this pick with full knowledge that he is recovering properly and that he'll be good and that it won't have long-term effects.
All right, well, we got through the.
You know what, though? It follows the trend. 2 Fs in a row and then a B.
Nice.
I'm sticking with the B on that, yeah.
All right, well, got through the Ravens pick, so I'm glad we survived that.
Dude, if the Colts get N'Keal Harry, holy shit! What an offense that would be! Andrew Luck about to set records, yo!
Damn.
Oh. Come on, Colts, do it. Fuck the rest of the league right in the skull. Pick N'Keal, I dare ya.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't know what gear we just shifted to, but it's not a no. Damn.
Come on, Indy.
Abel's so pure. He's like, I am just glad Ashton didn't laugh at my team. Oh, Abel, look how much he values your opinion. That's a lot of power over a human life.
Wow. Why don't you make it seem like a bigger deal?
I did, sir. I did.
I know, that's the problem.
Wow.
Wow.
If you're thinking about problems, why not troubleshoot your face first?
Flawless, and you know it.
You ain't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sass me. This could have very easily gone either way.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Dude, the Redskins traded up. The Colts traded out of the first round. The Redskins traded up from 34th overall in the second round to trade up into the. Oh shit! What are they doing? What are you doing, Redskins? They're gonna botch this so hard. Watch, you'll see. Watch them take N'Keal, or not N'Keal, take DK Metcalf. Oh my God, that would be amazing.
This has been quite a draft tonight.
Oh man. Oh, man. Oh, stop it! These comparisons are awful. Oh, just because they're cousins doesn't mean they're comparable players, you jack-offs.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, guys, we're going to make this nonsensical comparison because these guys are cousins and then find a play that they have in common that they look kind of similar on and show that to everyone and make it seem like they're really similar players. Fucking fraudulent pricks.
Damn. All right, well, yeah, I haven't had any movement in the live chat. We got 10 people watching and 12 likes. Nice likes for a draft video. And actually pretty impressive. And you got Marquise Brown here. He's very emotional and with good reason. It's got to be just an amazing day for all these college prospects, within reason, to get drafted to certain teams. Next 4 picks: Redskins, Raiders, Chargers, Seahawks.
Yeah, I like that the Seahawks picked twice then too, so they're at 30 as well. They're at 29 and 30. Did you hear me there?
Yeah. So 29 and 30 Seahawks.
Yeah, 2 picks in a row in the first round. That's kind of crazy. What usually happens in those situations is it takes a while for the first pick to come in, but then it's like rapid fire, boom, boom, pick. What the fuck did Washington trade up for?
Ella, Redskins are drafting me as their new linebacker. I fucking knew it.
Well, no, Ella, that can't be. The Redskins are terrible at drafting, and they wouldn't make that great of a decision.
Oh, wow. Look at the nuance of that compliment. Yeah, I dig it. I dig it.
Similar with Abel earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, pick us in. There we go. Washington finally made a decision. John.
Yes.
Can't leave me on silent right like that.
Whoa, brother. I just had nothing to contribute, man. That's all.
Oh, shit. Ella's 5'8". I didn't know you were that tall, Ella.
Yeah, you're taller than me, Ella. I got to be careful. You'll kick my ass.
Is she taller than your sister?
I don't know.
You don't know how tall Christy is?
No, I don't.
There's Larry Fitz. I don't know who that is. Oh, that has to be DK Metcalf. Dude, if that's who Washington traded up for. What a combination.
Nice.
Oh, my God.
So, of the remaining teams, you excited for anybody's particular
I'm
pick?
excited for the back-to-back Seahawks picks. Very curious to see what they do with that. I'm thinking we might get like a corner and an edge rusher there. Curious to see what the Rams do at 31 too. I don't really give a shit what the Patriots do at 32 just because their draft picks never even have to pan out because they have so many of them that one of them panning out is enough. God, fuck the Patriots. God, why does nobody else actually learn from them? Everyone else is just like, oh, hey guys, the Patriots drafted a running back in the first round. That means everyone should do that.
Yeah.
Jackasses.
When you mock others, it's amazing.
Not as amazing as your face.
Oh my God. Honestly, sir, I would say in this instance it is. It's pretty fucking exceptional seeing you be mean-spirited to others. Let's see here. Anybody in the chat, I think, because again, let me just check and see if I've missed anything.
Oh, that was a good pick for the Colts, or a good trade for the Colts, I mean. Pick us in. Here we go. Uh-oh.
God, just go into
Oh,
cardiac
that's from
arrest.
earlier. That's a recap from the Dwayne Haskins pick.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Here we go. Okay. So they went 1 for 2. Montez Sweat is a legitimately great pick for them. And I mean great.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very, very good pick for them. Excellent pick for them. Great job by the Redskins this time. I have to qualify this time because it sure as hell wasn't a great pick for them at 15.
Yeah, don't get ahead of yourself. You still did dumb shit, but
Yeah, exactly. You get credit this time around.
They're just kind of breaking down this pick here. Abel said he forgot Sweat was still available.
Yeah, I did too, man. I did too. It's a really good pick for them, though. Happy for them. But yeah, they picked Haskins, so still get an oof grade from me.
Yeah.
The only unfortunate thing is that now we won't get to know who the Colts pick until tomorrow. Damn.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Oakland's up, though. N'Keal Harry's still on the board. I'm just saying.
I wonder what this does to the player's self-esteem when they thought they were going to go at a certain point and they don't get drafted. Is it like, is it a me problem?
I think Oakland might go DB here, like Julian Love, Justin Lane, Byron Murphy, somewhere along those lines. Maybe actually Greedy Williams is still available, and that's fucking stupid. Excuse me. Man.
All right. Well, Raiders are on the clock.
Yeah, the Raiders are on the clock, and I feel like God, those first 2 picks. Oh man, this is going to be their good pick, so that I can say a broken clock is still right twice a day.
Yeah.
Make it 3 out of 4, Oakland. Make it 3 out of 4. I just realized there hasn't been a single cornerback drafted all round.
Is that surprising to you?
Very. I love this corner class. I think it's a really good class.
Damn. Corner class getting no respect.
I think Seattle's going to go after Joejuan Williams.
Right.
But that's still a good pick or 2 away because now Oakland's pick is in, but we don't know who it is. They do, but we don't.
Right.
Yeah, Ella, I don't know. He's fallen. He might be able to get picked up by you guys at 37 in the second round. He might still be there. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see.
I'm confident things will work out.
You say that, and then this comes in, and it's like, oh, the Oakland Raiders select Greedy Williams, LSU corner.
Well, that's what you get for putting any stock in my opinion. You fucking marks. All right.
Wow.
Abel asking you, do you think a team will trade into the first round to get Drew Lock?
Oakland, maybe. Jacksonville might. Jacksonville's a good potential pick. I wonder if Jacksonville will like trade up to like the Rams, not the Chargers, the Rams, the other LA team. Jacksonville to LA would be an interesting combo to get Drew Lock or Jarrett Stidham or whoever, like any quarterback really.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not really sure though. I feel like the only guys that were like locks to go in the first round were Murray, Haskins, and Jones, which is just hilarious because only one of them is actually going to be good. Here we go. Oakland Raiders select. Who it is? Who is it?
Jonathan Abram.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I really thought they were going to hit on this one, man. I mean, I don't hate Jonathan Abram. I just don't get why you would pick him over a bunch of other players that even play his same position.
Ella and Sean had an exchange in chat. I would have liked Greedy in Tampa. And then Sean's like, Ella, don't be greedy. And then Ella's like, please ban Sean. We're not going to do that, Ella, but we appreciate that you have that kind of enthusiasm.
These are my people right here, man.
Oh my god, yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? You're right at home in this shit.
I am.
It's fucking ham and eggers. And
oh man, what a mediocre ass draft this has been.
You know what though? At least we got to experience your face, which is the furthest thing from.
You know what? I'm really glad you said that. I needed that. Thank you so much.
I love you.
Oh, you're the best.
I'm telling you, I think Kyrie on the main roster has made me nicer overall. It kind of scares me.
Well, you should talk to your therapist about that.
Don't tell me what to do. Sorry. Force a habit. Yeah, force a habit.
Chargers. Let's see. What do the Chargers take? I mean, N'Keal Harry is always an option. Corners are all options, like Lane, Love, Murphy. I don't know. There's a lot of them. Brady Williams. We'll see, man. Oh, gotta tell you though. This draft has taken a lot out of me. It has just been so much blah.
It's kind of a shame that it turned out that way.
I'm giving the Jonathan Abram pick an F because I just realized that they still have fucking Carl Joseph on their team and they play the same fucking position and it makes no goddamn sense and they're stupid.
Damn.
Yeah, fuck them. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. Right in the ace. I don't give a fuck. Right?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
That's what I'm eating, by the way.
What are you eating?
Sixlets.
I was really scared you were going to say Stannis, and I would have ended the friendship right here. Holy fucking shit. Don't do that to us.
Wow. I can't eat someone that's not even alive.
Wow. Fuck you. All right. First of all.
I like how you lead with that. You know what? That's a good question, Sean. I'm going to look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was really hoping you could sustain that through my entire rant here. 7.
I didn't know if it would annoy you or not. So I stopped.
I have 8 Fs total. 8 Fs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I also have 8 A's. So obviously I have more A's and B's combined than F's because I have more than 0 B's.
Damn.
I have 8 A's. Let's see here. I'm going to actually go through since we have time. We're at a commercial. I have 8 A's. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 B's. So 8 A's, 4 B's. Let's see. I don't have many C's, I don't think. There's 2, 3, 4, 5 C's. So 8, 4, 5. And then how many D's did I give out? Not many. 1, 2. So 2. I've given out 2 Ds, I believe. Does that add up? 8458 or 84528?
452884.
It adds up to 27.
Yeah.
That does add up. That adds up perfectly. Yeah. 84528. So I've actually given out more average and above average grades than I've given below average grades if you add it all up.
I'm so proud of you. You didn't even need Mark to double check the math. You're amazing. Oh my fuck. Fuck, I tap out. Oh shit.
Now the Chargers are picking though. I wonder what that means.
Hopefully it's not negatively charged.
Well, it depends on who they pick. The pick is in after all. We'll see.
All right. Let's make it good, guys.
An interesting option here, if they don't like N'Keal Harry, would be A.J. Brown. Ole Miss receiver. The superior Ole Miss receiver. Don't at me. Or do. I don't give a shit.
Oh, fuck. He wants all the smoke.
Yeah, because when there's smoke, there's fire, and my takes are hot, baby.
Oh my God. Man, you are really feeling yourself right now in the final stretch.
Hey, man, I got to get energy up for something with how retarded this draft's been.
I know, right? The draft broke itself.
Also, I just realized what word I just said, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't need another Tegan Knox situation on our hands.
Yeah, I guess she said that too. Yeah. Apologies. I know I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry.
See, look at how we're all growing as people.
Yeah, this draft has really thrown me for a loop, I got to tell you.
I'm sure you'll recover.
God, I feel like this pick has taken the longest out of all the picks. I wonder if anyone's like timing the picks.
That's a good question.
As far as like the actual length of time between the commissioner announcing who the pick was, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because this one has felt like just forever. Yeah, the Chargers used 4 picks on defense last year. I don't know. A really interesting possibility here would be Juan Thornhill. I mean, I've been trying to mock a safety to the Chargers for years now, and they never take one. And then last year, they took a safety, but they took a fucking strong safety, which is the less valuable safety. If they take a free safety here, it would be really nice. If it was like Juan Thornhill or Amani Hooker or Saquon Hampton.
Right.
Or like, I don't know, slot receiver, N'Keal Harry, A.J. Brown. Don't pick DK. Okay, that's a good pick. I like Tillery. That's a good pick. Good pick, Chargers. That's my 3rd ranked interior defensive lineman. So you already know, like I had like Christian Wilkins was ranked 6th, and like Jeffrey Simmons was 4th. So like I've got guys that have already been picked ranked below Jerry Tillery because Tillery is my 3rd ranked interior defensive lineman. So I'm a big fan of this pick. This is a good pick by the Chargers. I'm going to give this. I'm actually kind of debating between an A and a B, and I low key think I'm going to give it an A. I'm going to give it an A. It's like a weak A. It's like an A minus, B plus kind of thing. But just for the sake of like I'm feeling generous, I'll give it an A.
All right.
Maybe it's because my bar has been lowered by this draft.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, the Chargers didn't totally fuck up. Congrats, guys. You get an A. It's like a consolation prize.
Yeah.
Participation trophy. You didn't mess up. You get an A.
Enjoy really not being good enough, but also not bad enough to warrant any condemnation on my side of things.
I mean, there were plenty of better. Like, the thing is, like, the top, like, 5 corners are still on the board. No corners have been taken, I don't think. Have they? No, because the Raiders took Jonathan Abram. God, why are no corners being taken? Right here, this is going to be it. Seattle's taking the first corner off the board, either here or at 30. Joe Juan Williams, you watch. It's either going to be Joquan or Greedy, one of the Williams guys. It's either going to be Joquan or Greedy Williams, one of the two.
All right, let's see. Yeah, corner hasn't been taken it. That class has been neglected as fuck.
Dude, tell me about it. Tell my face about it.
Well, I definitely relish in that opportunity.
I will say, though, the Seahawks could use wide receiver help, so N'Keal Harry's an option here as well. I just keep like, don't let N'Keal Harry fall to the Patriots, please. They don't need an all-pro franchise wide receiver. Like, come on, guys, do better, please. Seattle has the 30th pick. They should just trade down with whatever team decides they want N'Keal Harry so that the Patriots can't have him.
Right.
Dude, if the Patriots get N'Keal Harry, I might just stop watching football for good.
What?
Sarcasm. I'm exaggerating, but
whoa. I was just expressing concern for your face. Let's take it down a level.
Really bad for the league. I don't think he's even like their type of receiver. Like they usually like guys that are more like always getting open than like the jump ball types, but I don't know, man. He's just really good at everything. I think he's underrated at getting separation even. So hi, John. What do you think of Jeff Goldblum?
He's all right. I'd spare him.
Wow, that's how you grade people now, is whether you'd spare them.
Oh shit! I forgot this is still a live mic. Fuck, I've got some splaining to do.
You've got some therapy to do, is what you've got.
Hey, I've been going, man. You know, for all this, maybe you should go to therapy, John, even though, you know, I've already been, like, you know, keep up with the fucking newsletter. Maybe all of you should go to therapy.
Oh, affordable.
Yeah, universal health care, so all of you get the fucking mental health that you need. Well, at least Seahawks are picking back to back, and then yeah, it's just the other two teams gonna do shit.
Yeah,
we're doing stuff too. Yeah, nobody fucking cares.
Oh my goodness.
So there's like no chance of the Patriots being booed out of the building, right?
Hell if I know. If they pick a bad player, they will be.
Well, then let's hope they fail.
Booed out of the building no matter what, because like they're just the Patriots. Like that's just how they are.
Right.
It'll be the Patriots fan. If it's a good pick, it'll be the Patriots fans cheering and everyone else booing. And if it's not a good pick, everyone will just boo.
Right.
Like there's no team more likely to get booed than the Patriots, as far as I'm concerned. God, imagine being proud of leading the NFL in rushing yards. What a joke. Oh, oh, I love it. Who is that? It's Juan. Juan in the Gridiron Guild just posted an image of a Pornhub video that has a picture of Dave Gettleman as its thumbnail, and the title is NFL GM brutally fucks entire team.
Oh wow. Wow.
Oh, I'm reacting to that with a heart right there. That's amazing. Or heart eyes. Yeah, heart eyes. That works. It's not as appropriate, but it still works. Oh my god. Fucking hell.
Damn, that's rough. Holy fucking shit.
I did that, didn't I?
You did. That was emitted from your face. Holy
from my
fuck.
throat. What would be really amazing is if they took fucking Max Crosby here. I'd be so happy.
Yeah, well, I guess anything can happen. But I'm beginning to see that having dreams may not be the best suggestion for this draft.
Oh. Oh man, I feel so bad for them though. You still there, brother?
I'm still here, man. I'm just taking in all your energy. You just had the squee of your fucking life. Like, well, it was very impressive. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're back. Wow. My computer just freaked out a little bit.
Yeah, probably because of the aforementioned squee. Like, you just really showed your power level there.
Do you think it's intimidated?
Oh, definitely, I would be. Like, if I'm Skynet and I heard that, I'm like, oh, fuck, fam. Humans have got this. Let's try again in another 100 years or so. Damn.
Oh, man. Watch the Seahawks be like, you know what? We don't have enough running backs. Give us fucking Miles Sanders or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I love that the headline just says Giants select QB Daniel Jones 6th overall. And it just makes me giggle inside. Just the funniest thing. Oh my God. John, what do we do about this?
Dude, I don't know. I just feel like I'm at the mercy of this draft at this point.
All this energy and nothing to go with it.
I know, right?
No place to go with it.
That's a dangerous cocktail of circumstances.
Oh, geez. I bet number one's going to be DK. Oh. Yes, Eagles. Yes. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory.
Victory! And Seahawks. And here.
Seahawks are OTB. And it feels like they have been OTB for about 20 minutes now. Oh my God.
I'm sure whoever they're going to pick next. Come on, Seahawks. Go have a great pick.
Yeah, we need it for our morale, please.
Exactly.
Preferably 2 in a row. God, that would pick me up. Pick me right up. You know what?
Holy
I'm reducing the Chargers grade from an A to a B.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Still a good pick. Still a good pick, but interior defensive line and all, you know.
Further reflection is a bitch. That's just precious.
Man, this pick is taking a hot minute, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I want it all. I want it all. I want it all. And I want it now. Right, John?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oats. My goats.
Sean Carpenter, the pick is in, and these assholes go to commercial. Yup.
I mean, I don't know if it'll happen tonight, but there'll be plenty of picks announced over commercials over the next day and a half or 2 days or however you want to put it. That's just a thing that happens. They're just like, guys, we got to get our fucking money, cut the commercial, and then the pick will be in, and then it'll be made, and it'll just come up at the bottom of the screen on the ticker, and we won't even get to see the announcement until after we get back from commercial.
Damn.
Be like, oh, I see who it is. And then the commercial will be like, this team selects. And I'll be like, I bet I know who it is. He's just like, this guy. They're just like, I knew it. Oh, God. You know what would be really wonderful?
What's that now?
If the commissioner went up to the podium and immediately announced both Seahawks picks and the Rams were actually on the clock this whole time.
Oh, wow. That would be something.
That'd be wonderful, wouldn't it be?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, dude.
feel like this has definitely been our worst NFL draft round one live reactions. And it's a combination of two things. First of all, we're both worn out from having already done 2 long commentaries in the day. And
Right.
second of all, this draft is just so like unpredictable because it's just a bad draft. Like there were literally, I even told you there were literally 8 guys that I thought were surefire things. And normally you want like 20 something or 30 something of those guys. And there were 8 in this class, you know?
Right.
It's just a bad class, man.
And
oh my God, who cares?
Yeah, I really don't care about these commercials.
No, not good luck, DK. You're gonna fail, DK.
Wow.
I mean, I don't hope he fails. I'm just expecting it.
Well, your expectations are usually spot on, so it's not good for that guy.
If only. Did you know Nationwide has an interactive retirement planner, John? Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow, that's impressive. My face can't do that.
Is that David Tennant?
Let's see, is it?
I think it is.
Yeah, it is David Tennant. Oh, I've seen advertisements for this show.
What is it? Under Pressure. Good like, Omens. It's an Amazon show. Ew.
Amazon has some good stuff, like not totally stellar.
But... Amazon out here thinking they're competing with Netflix.
Holy shit. You just went savage on their ass.
Oh, is that what that was? Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't want Travis Kelce to join my wedding party. I've heard Travis Kelce's an asshole.
Yeah, get that shit out of my fucking face.
I remember when he was a prospect, people didn't know how to pronounce his last name. Like there were people that called him Travis Kelch or like Kelch.
Wow. That's pretty fucking rough.
It is. Oh, man.
I'll take the stage. Yeah, well, that's what we're doing. God damn it.
I hate how long this has taken. It's gross.
Unfortunately, on the wrestling side, just to give that kind of update to get some blood through my veins here. Apparently, at an NXT show, we had 2 injuries tonight. A ref broke his leg, and Raul Mendoza got injured.
Oh.
Seahawks selection.
Yep, 29th pick. Oh, oh my God. That is a hilariously awful pick. Oh, God. Seattle, what are you doing? Oh, that's an F. That is an F. F all the fucking way. They literally didn't even pick the best defensive end on that team. Ben Benogu was the better prospect. Oh, my God, John. I can't do it. I can't even do it. I can't.
I'm so sorry you're suffering like this.
I mean, to be fair, I was right about one thing. I knew they were going to pick a pass rusher. I just thought they'd pick a good one. Fuck. Yeah, Dieter sucks, and he's getting stonewalled by him. Don't show that. That's not a highlight. That's a low light. Oh, my God. Oh, this is awful. Seattle, I'm so... wait. Oh, my God. Russell Wilson deserves so much better. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. John, I can't.
You're going to make it, man. We only have a few more picks left.
This wasn't even like a haha funny bad pick. This was just like a tragic bad pick. Oh, and the Seahawks did trade out. The Giants are on the clock, and their picks already in. Who are they going to fuck up this time? You going to get a running back? Go on. Oh God, they got a corner. Okay, whatever. Would you like to know where I rank DeAndre Baker in my cornerback rankings?
Where do you rank, brother?
12th.
Damn.
Would you like to know how many members of my top 11 corners have been taken already?
How many?
Goose egg. That'd be
Oh.
0.
Damn. Is it though? Is the ability outstanding?
No. Oh, brother. It's outstanding sometimes. It's the problem is just not consistent. I'm curious, actually. Was he even athletic? I feel like he probably wasn't. But I'm gonna look and then find out. Andrew Baker, let's see. Yeah, no, he's not athletic. I didn't think so. He's pretty mediocre, as a matter of fact.
Damn.
Okay, Fangmeyer, you cannot say anything else about the movie. Nothing whatsoever. Just pretend you never even saw it as long as you're in this chat, because if you say anything that spoils anything, I will not hesitate to ban you. And I don't want to ban you because I like you, but I've got an itchy ass trigger finger over banning people over endgame spoilers right now.
Yeah, so tread lightly.
Don't tread on me.
Huh.
He's feisty. Oh, they're comparing him to Tre'Davious White. God damn it. Oh my God. You know what? I really want to illustrate why I'm angry at that pick or at that comparison specifically. Okay.
Take it away, brother.
Okay. So I'm pulling up sheets here to make sure that I have my numbers right. I don't want to say anything ignorant here. Okay. Here we go. 14 out of 55. And did he do it in 2015 too? Not really. Okay. So, okay, let me pull up Georgia. Ugga. All right. Baker had 10 out of 49. Okay. Now, here we go. Oh, it's Deion Sanders interview. Oh shit, dude! Atlanta traded up with the Chargers. Atlanta traded into the first round. I bet you
what?
It's probably going to be Greedy Williams. I'm betting it's going to be Greedy Williams. I bet you anything it's going to be Greedy Williams.
Oh yeah, the Greedy. Yeah, I saw him mentioned in the chat. Okay.
No, Sean. They actually used to do rounds 1, 2, and 3 on day 1, and then the rest of them on day 2. But they split the first round into its own day. So today is literally just the first round.
Yeah.
So there you see the trade between the Giants and the Seahawks. The Giants traded it from 37 to 30. The Falcons, oh my God. The Falcons gave up their second and third round picks for the Rams' 31st overall pick. The Falcons wanted whoever this was bad. Like they desperately wanted this player. Major bad. Like really, really bad. Like they gave up the farm basically for this player.
Oh shit.
They don't pick tomorrow anymore. Their next pick is on Saturday.
No, that doesn't make me feel too good.
Good for the Rams, though. That was a great trade for the Rams. The Rams made out like bandits there. And they don't really have any glaring needs, so they can just compile. Yeah, okay. You know what? Again, though, I'll say that's a good pick for them. Like, I'm not a fan of trading up that high for that type of player, but it's a good player to pick. It's a good pick. It's going to be a B for me. Another B. Oh, man. They actually got Caleb McGarry. That's funny. I'm surprised they took Caleb McGarry over Jawan Taylor, though. Really surprised by that. I mean, I'm not complaining because I think Caleb McGarry is better than Jawan Taylor, but still surprised by it.
All right. Well, we're looking at tape of Caleb here.
Yeah, Ella, you're right. Tampa might actually get Greedy Williams. That's crazy. Let me actually look because I guess the who just traded out? The Giants. I guess they had the 37th pick, not the Bucks. All right. Tampa Bay, they had pick 39. Okay, they have pick 39, not 37. It's further
Okay.
back. It's further back than I realized.
And the Patriots, our last pick of the first round, they are on the clock.
Yeah. Let's see. Who is the best player available based on my board? They go quarterback, it's Jarrett Stidham. If they go running back, which they better not, it's Devine Ozigbo. Again, wide receiver N'Keal Harry makes a lot of sense. Tight end Dawson Knox. Offensive tackle either Jawan Taylor, Oli Udo, or Yash Nijman. Guard Dalton Reisner is still available. Interior defensive line Cortez Broughton. He's not going to go in the first round. Edge Max Crosby would be an amazing pick for them. I would totally stand that pick. Linebacker, there's not really anyone. Corner, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, Joquan Williams, Greedy Williams, Julian Love, Justin Lane, Byron Murphy. So many options. Like, there are so many corners available. And they're all ranked relatively close for me. So any of them. And then safety, Juan Thornhill, Amani Hooker, Saquon Hampton, Nasir Adelaide. There are a bunch of closely ranked safeties as well. So I'm really curious to know who they're going to go with here. Best pick would probably be N'Keal Harry. I'd be shocked if they didn't go N'Keal Harry. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because I haven't. I just shouldn't be shocked by anything in this draft because nothing has gone to plan. Nothing has been what I've expected.
Right.
That's funny.
And now we're just waiting on the Patriots to make their first pick and the final pick overall in the draft.
Oh, man. Yeah, the Patriots have not been drafting well, but it hasn't fucking mattered because they know how to game the system and figure out how to win despite not drafting well. It's kind of incredible, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude. Like last year, they drafted a guard to play tackle and a running back in the first round. And like, neither one of them were really that good, but it didn't matter because it's the fucking Patriots.
And still on the clock. And then we're looking at the pieces of the puzzle of the
Yeah, they're going to be
Patriots
pieces of shit and make us wait until as late as possible.
We're the champions. You wait on us.
It's such a heel mentality. I love it.
God, I would love for every other team in the league to just bum rush the stage and just fucking eat the shit out of their organs. That would be amazing. If we can't beat the Super Bowl champions, we'll just eat the Super Bowl champions. Wow. Addition by subtraction. You remove one letter and it solves all the problems.
So in 2017, the Patriots traded their first round pick for Brandon Cooks, who helped them win a Super Bowl. Okay. And then immediately traded him away for an even higher first round pick the following year. So they basically rented Brandon Cooks and gained value from it. Like, that's kind of dumb. And then in 2016, I mean, I just said what they did in 2017. I already said what they did in 2018. In 2016, they did not have a first round pick because of Deflategate. So again, like just lost value there.
Deflategate.
You like that?
I just needed a giggle fest today.
In 2015 and in 2014, they took defensive tackles that did literally nothing. Like, they've whiffed on. I want to go back and find the last time they actually had a good first round pick because it's been a while.
Let's see if you can locate it.
It's certainly not going to be in 2013, right?
Probably not.
They traded out of the first round in 2013 because of course they did. 2012. Chandler, it was 2012. They had 2 good first round picks in 2012, but that was like 7 years ago. And that's the last time the Patriots had any good first round picks. And it was like they had 2 in 1 year.
All right. Pick is in for our Super Bowl champions.
Yes, indeed, my friend.
Sean Carpenter, Drew Lock looks like such a douche.
Oh, Drew Lock isn't the pick, is he? I hope they didn't just spoil it.
Let's see.
The 32nd pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select. Oh, you let them get N'Keal. Oh, no. Oh. You fools. Oh, my God. John.
Worst draft ever.
How are the Patriots going to get the best wide receiver in a draft that their biggest need was wide receiver, and they're still picking last, and they still got him?
That's why they're the dynasty.
Because everyone else is stupid.
Exactly.
That's the worst part. The Patriots don't do anything in particular better than everyone else because it's like they're doing something smart that's like unexpected. They just do what they should do, and everyone else dumbs themselves down.
I told you, Ashton, it's better to be lucky than good.
Oh my God.
Holy shit, did you just transform?
Shut up, okay? I'm burning.
Oh, yeah, he did. And the visitor Gary the
let
Grouch.
me deal with these feelings right now.
Well, you deal with those because I can't deal with your face right now.
I can't
right,
deal
guys.
with the world right now.
And those fireworks symbolize that we made it. Round 1 of the NFL Draft 2019 is completed, brought to you by, for the last time, Oof.
John,
Yes.
why did they keep letting the Patriots get away with this?
Brother, I don't have the answer to that, man. You're going to the wrong source.
But I'm looking to you for answers. You're wise.
No, brother, no. That's a lot of pressure, first of all, that I did not consent to. Second of all, I just...
Do we have to consent to the pressure being put on us now?
I would hope so, sir. They're probably going to win the next 5 Super Bowls now. I've gotten used to it. I'm just waiting for everybody else to get used to it.
The post on Facebook.
Oh, wait, you just wrote a post on Facebook? Is that what you said?
Yeah, I did.
Let's check it out, everyone. Let's check out this exclusive social media content. All right. Let's see. I'm going to do a sad react for you. It was either that or laughter. And I think we all felt like I was going to go laughter, but I think I've learned human emotion throughout all of this. Maybe the real 2019 NFL draft with the friends we made along the way. All right, guys. Well, I want to thank you for coming out and joining us.
Why do the Patriots manage to make best friends when everyone else makes terrible friends that they can't win with?
Because they're the rich kids that everybody just wants to be around the money.
Oh, man. Why are you right?
It's kind of a curse. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. Well, if you're only here for the draft stuff, which I
See you
know
next year.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I know all of you, so I know that's fucking bullshit. But if for some reason you're like, okay, now I can just let loose my cover. I'm only here for the draft stuff. I only tolerate that wrestling stuff. Then we'll see you next year. But yeah, otherwise, when is our next recording wrestling wise?
Sunday is Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. We have another non-wrestling recording. Yeah, Sunday. It's gonna be biggest battle in history. So be there. We will be.
The
You should
Battle
be
of
too.
Winterfell.
And yeah, then I guess our next wrestling recording would be Tuesday for SmackDown Live, unless by some chance Raw is good enough that we would want to do another Twitch stream with Rocket League, which, don't rule that out because I'm not, and I don't think Ashton is. So we'll see. And yeah, I'm just gonna hand it over to Ashton to take us home. You got this,
Man,
bud.
what are we gonna do when Tom Brady gets bionic body parts and we never are able to see the league without him?
Then we start doing curling coverage once a year. You just
Ooh.
gotta
Don't plant that idea in my head. I'll go with it.
Look, I just needed to give you something of happiness because this draft really beat you down. This was rough. It was rough for me to watch. And you gotta understand, like,
how many times did I even say you can't let New England have Nikhil?
you did say it multiple times.
I did, and then it happened. It's like the draft gods smited upon me.
In fact, do you want to have the honor of saying it for the first time? I told you twice. Do you want to just put that out into the universe?
No.
Damn, wasted opportunity, man. I guarantee you're gonna wake up tomorrow. You're gonna regret that you didn't take this moment. Guaranteed. But regardless, regret seems to be the defining word of NFL Draft 2019, and we thank you all for joining us. So I'm tentatively handing it over to Ashton, and I do
really though. I really do want to thank everyone that's been here. Like, we had Mets and Super Blue and Racist Fan Rocks earlier on. Iconic Player One was around. Abel has been here for pretty much the entire draft. Sean Carpenter has been here for a huge majority of it. Ella joined us about halfway in. It's been a lot of fun. Mark was here briefly. The Bears didn't actually do anything in the first round. They didn't have a first round pick, and they won't next year either because Khalil Mack. But yeah, it was a rough day for me, man. So I appreciate everyone that was here and kind of helping me to feel better just by kind of feeding me your energy in chat. It's always appreciated. We hope everyone enjoyed. I'm not going to do plugs because if you're here, you're fucking here because you know why you're here. Like, I don't need to tell you to subscribe and shit. So we appreciate everyone that was here, and we will see you all on either Sunday or Monday or Tuesday. Until then, though, stay tuned.